Hello. I am here with another high energy stream. It's so high energy, you better cover your ears or else I'm going to scream so loud. Can I be heard? I assume I should be heard. I see things bouncing around. Ah! Yeah. Cool. Hello. It is a Saturday. It's a Saturday. I'm surprised that I am home. Actually, I'm not surprised. But we are about to play. Hi, Sisyphus. And hello, Urban. Forgot to say hellos. Forgot to give my greetings. Hello. Today we're gonna be playing Trials and Tribulation, Ace Attorney. I said that in the wrong order, but I was kind of itching to play Ace Attorney, and instead of playing Spirit of Justice, I decided to go back and play an old one. But we could have a little chat before we play the game, I guess. Here, I even set it up. I'll set it up like a whole little chat screen. Look this. Ain't it beautiful? Wait, there's no music playing. Hang on. Why is there a music credit on my screen? Hang on. Wait. What? What? Why is there a music what? Hang on. I'm confused. Something is on here that it shouldn't be on here. What is this? What? Alright, there we go. Okay. So it's a day. I have like no energy. I bought myself a big giant sugary drink that I probably shouldn't have bought in the hopes that it would give me energy, but it's not really doing anything, and it kind of tastes medicinally, but it also gives me memories of like those like little freezy pops that you stick in the freezer and then you pull it out and you just kind of suckle on it. It's like frozen like ice juice whatever thing. It tastes like that, but it's kind of hurting me a little bit. Anyway, was there something I wanted to chat about specifically? I guess Urban asked about Oron High School, which I put out a video earlier today of just me doing a time lapse of a drawing. That's a redraw of an Oron High School drawing that I did. Is the music? No, it's fine. It's probably fine. But I started doing the redraw back in like early July, after finding out about how Oron High School is like over fucking 20 years old, and it was like a shocker for me. And then I remembered I drew like a full piece, like a full art piece for Oron High School back in 2013, and I was looking at it like, damn, this is fucking ugly as hell. But I was so proud of it back then. I remember being so proud of it that I made prints of it to sell at Comic-Con. The worst thing is people bought it, so I feel bad. I hope they've thrown it out since then, but it's really ugly. So I took the opportunity to just try and redraw it a bit. It was an on and off thing that I made for myself, I guess. It started early in July, and then I didn't finish it until like earlier this week. It's because I've been like preoccupied with other things. So, yeah. And then I decided for some reason to like film the progress of me working on it. So I had like a lot of like 1 to 2 hour clips, and then I edited it into a time lapse, which gave me more trouble than it needed to, but it's whatever. And then I posted up on the internet, and now it's gonna fade into obscurity. New one looks more sleek. Thanks. I liked how I liked how the new one came out. There's like some minor things that I don't care about, but I don't care for, but it's also like I spent so long on it. I spent like a total of like 12-ish hours on it, and I'm like, that's a lot of hours to put into a piece of work. And I think a lot of times, for me, I feel like the more time I put into something, I feel like the less happy I am with it. We'll see how it goes. This drink is so medicinally. Oh, yeah. Anyway, but that's that. What else? I don't know. I also noticed that it had been like over a month and like a month and a week since I last posted a video on YouTube. Not that it was an incentive for me to post on YouTube, but I was like, huh, I didn't realize it'd been that long since I posted a video. I guess it's like hard for me to notice because I still do the live streams and there's some activity on my YouTube channel, but I don't know. The YouTube videos are hassle to edit and I don't feel like editing them anymore. You didn't exactly say what Oran was about because I didn't say it. Do your own research. Oran High School was just an old shoujo manga anime that was really popular back when I was like young. It was like a thing. It was one of those like ones that like everyone knew back then when it comes to shoujo, like Fruit Basket, Oran High School. That they all fall in the same like category line type of thing. It's about a girl who gets mistaken for a boy. She's poor. She goes to an elite school with a bunch of rich people. She breaks a 8 million yen vase or something. 80 million? 80 million yen? I don't know. A bajillion dollar vase. In order for her to pay back, she works at the school's host club, which is like a bunch of dudes who hang out with girls, but not in a sexual manner because they're high school students. And then they get up to shenanigans and... It was really popular back then. It was popular around the same time as like, you know, the Narutos and the Bleaches and all that stuff. It was good. It's great. It's also one that like hasn't been like I guess I was gonna say it hasn't been milked to shit. It technically has like a live action and a live action movie, I think, but like in comparison to like Fruit Baskets that had like they remade the anime like semi-recently. They haven't done that with Oran High School. But they also don't need to, because one of the good things about Oran High School, the anime, was that even though it didn't end how the manga ended, like it made up its own ending, it was a pretty satisfying ending for me anyway. It was also done by the same studio that animated Full Metal Alchemist, so it's like the animation stuff was really good. It was good. It's definitely one of my top favorite anime series. With like, I think whenever I do like a top 5 or whatever, Lucky Star is there, Oran High School is there. Some Daddy Long Legs. I forget the proper name of it, but it's one of the top favorites. But this is the time for them to announce, being like, "Hey, happy 20th anniversary! Here's a remake of Oran High School," or something. I mean, I hope they don't, but if they do, I wouldn't be surprised, because people love to remake old things, because we love nostalgia stuff. Anyway, that's enough yapping about Oran High School. No, you didn't come here for Oran High School. We're playing Trials and Tribulation, Ace Attorney. I keep saying it the wrong order, but I was in the mood to play Ace Attorney. I was some friends, aka Chris and Ash, have been playing the first Ace Attorney, or they were playing the first Ace Attorney, and I was just there watching them play. And they had just beaten the first game, and I was like, I'm itching for Ace Attorney. So here I am playing it. I can't imagine a sequel could work. The way the series ended, it's not really befitting for like a sequel. I think if there was a remake for Oran High School, it would follow the manga. Kind of like how they did with Fruit Basket and like Full Metal Alchemist. Because the first time they released the anime for it, it doesn't follow like the manga fully. They have it for like they do it for like a few episodes, and then towards the end they make up their own shit, because it's used as a way to promote the manga rather than like be like a fully faithful to the original source. Sequel in the sense that it's new generation. Yeah, well, would you call it a sequel then? Because sequel is more like it would follow the story afterwards, right? Isn't that what a sequel is usually? But I don't know. I'm sure if it doesn't happen soon, it'll happen eventually when they run out of things to rehash. If Fruit Basket was already something that they were willing to rehash, I'm sure Oran will happen. Especially because I think I tried looking. The author of Oran High School hasn't had much activity online since I think 2018. She was working on another manga series that ended, which I never really saw people talk about. It wasn't as popular, obviously, because no one was talking about it. But since then, I looked on her Twitter and like her personal website and stuff. There hasn't been much of anything going on with her, so either she's just living her best life or she's working on something. I don't know. No idea. But Ace Attorney time, 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 Ace Attorney time. Alright, switch over. Switchy ovary. It's Ace Attorney oh, I should have gone to the Trials and Tribulations screen. Alright, game. So, where the hell is the game? Oh, sorry, a lot of things are blocking my screen right now. So it's been a long time since I even opened up this game that I didn't even have it installed. I looked at it and I was like, oh my god, I haven't had this installed in a long time. So, no wait, I don't do it from here. I do it from new game. Everything's sounding and looking okay? I don't need to adjust anything, right? Should be all good. I'm hoping it's all good. I'm determined to play this for as long as I can physically play, just so I can get a lot done. Because if I play the game in like 4 to 5 hour chunks, then I can get it done quicker. As opposed to like when I did the recording sessions, it would only be like every episode was like 1 to 2 hours or something like that. Like, you get more done. I can get through it faster and I can play other things. I was gonna say something. Also, I had time this morning and I was going to try to like do updates to my stream stuff, like with emotes and alerts and stuff like that. The emotes, I don't have any free slots for emotes. Unless it's like upper tier stuff and I don't have that shit. I had an emote hidden in a tier 2 sub slot that I had completely forgot I made. I don't think it's available. It's like some hug emote. Maybe it is available, I don't know. But I also added like a new one, which is like a shock, which I saw Urban U used. And I was like, oh, I guess I'll just make one, whatever. I suppose there's no music and options? What's wrong? Do you not hear the music? Is it too low? There's music options. I think. Wait, I thought there was music options. Wait. Audio. Bidgem. Do you not hear anything? Is it just too low, or do you not hear anything at all? There's been music playing this entire time from the game. Could be a tad louder. Okay. It is AA after all. That means nothing to me. What do you mean it is AA after all? Are they known to not have music? Like, I don't know. What does that mean? Does it sound okay? Is it sounding good? They're known to have amazing music. Oh, well, yeah, but we're not talking about the quality of the music. I'm making sure you can hear things. I'm gonna assume you can hear it. Go into the game and we'll see. What are you, are you not hearing the blips on the options? Shouldn't you be able to tell if it's good or not? Okay, whatever. I don't care. I decided I don't care. New game. Alright. Trials and Tribulation. Such a long name. Alright. So, I am not going into this blind. I've played this game before. That said, there has been a very long time since I played this game, so I'm sure there's still things that I'm gonna forget, but I'm fairly certain I'm going to be fine. Probably don't expect anything crazy during this. We're just gonna play it casually. Huff huff. Oh, we're starting off with huffing stuff? Arg. How did I get into this mess? Why? Why did I do that? Is this a... Oh my god. What was that? Oh right, we're seeing this in HD. My man ain't got no shoes on. That girl. You shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. Right. I'm telling you for your sake. If you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news. You're lying! Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Stop it! Don't talk about her like that. Aw, look at baby Dick. It wasn't me! I didn't... Aw. There. Oh, I didn't do it! I forgot this is how the game starts out. I actually literally forgot that this was the first case in this game. Whatever little bits I've been thinking, when I think back to this game, I only think about, like, the prosecutor, and I think about, the chef, which will happen later down the line, but... Oh my god. Also, I guess I'd forgotten that I never played this game in HD, so... There's a lot more things that I'm seeing, as opposed to playing it on, like, the 3DS, where it was all pixely. Phew, it's finally time. I'm kinda nervous. Ahem. Rossi Bear! He's wearing red! In the regular Ace Attorney game, he was wearing orange. Oh, Mr. Grossberg. Good morning. Ah, Mia. Please calm yourself down. You're going to get yourself arrested for suspicious behavior, you know. What are you talking about? I am relaxed, Mr. Grossberg. Look at me. I'm relaxed. Is the audio sounding okay? Are you hearing the game okay? Do I sound okay? Is everything balanced enough? Before I continue. As I drink my medicinal lemonade. Music could be louder. This is gonna make it loud for me. Well, is that better? Is that better? Oh, let go of my labels! To us, yes. It's crazy. It's so loud for me. Whatever. I'll just deal with it. You obviously haven't gotten the temperament to be a lawyer. I'm so sorry. It's just that I'm so nervous today. Oh, that's right. This is your first time in the big leagues, isn't it? Well, never you fear, my dear. I, Marvin Grossberg, am at your service. You know what? Hang on. If I just turn it up on OBS and I turn it back down, I'm gonna turn it back. I'm gonna turn it up on OBS for you guys, but I need to turn it down for me because it's so loud in my ear. One moment. Maybe I'll just do it like this. Let me know if that's okay. Is it loud enough still for you guys? It's much more manageable for me now. If I need to turn it up though, let me know. Better? Okay. I'll take your word for it. Thank you. Thank you for your help. Did I read this? I don't remember. Actually, this is my second time in court. Still, you surprised me. What with your earnest request last night? Let me handle this case, he suddenly said. And quite forcefully, too. I just found out yesterday. About the case, I mean. What? You've already learned all that relevant facts? Well, about that. You see, I mean, of course I have. I think. Oh dear. In any case, don't let your client see you're so nervous. You see the poor young man in the pink sweater over there? That's our client. Oh, protect yourself. Good morning there, everybody. Good morning. Try to keep smiling, Mia. I just want to say, I'll give it all I've got. Yep, it'll be fine. No problem. Oh, what's wrong? Do you have a cold or something, Mr. Arai? Actually, it's right. Like the Flying Brothers. People screw it up all the time. And yes, I have a cold. That's what this mask is for. My doc said this way, I won't give it to anyone else. Be kind to others, he says. Right, Mr. Wright. You have nothing to fear in court today. If you are truly innocent, I promise I'll save you. Please, let go of my shirt. That's right. He's the one on trial, not you. He's the one who should be nervous. You need to stay strong for your client, Mia. I still can't get over the fact that, like, this guy in college was starting off in, like, an art school, but then somehow pivoted it in a way to go to lawyer school all before, like, the age of 24. Isn't that insane? How do you go from being an artist to a lawyer? That's, like, some, like, I could never. My name is Mia Fey. I'm still pretty new at this lawyer thing. The first time I appeared in court was a year ago. Right. I remember that court case now. But that trial traumatized me so badly, I thought I'd never set foot in another courtroom. It's been 1 year since then. And well, here I am again. But this time I'm going to win. For my client, and for myself. What year is this? Oh, it's April 11th. I said what year? I don't know what year. I meant month. Oh, look at the Christmas colors. Oh.
We're now in session for the trial of Phoenix Wright.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, you're so bright green. You're like Link green.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense today is Miss Mia Fey, was it?
Yes, Your Honor. Is there a problem?
I was under the impression that Marvin Grossberg was to be leading the defense.
Yes. Well, you see, Mr. Grossberg had a bit of an emergency. Isn't he right next to you?
Where is he? Isn't that him standing right there next to you?
Yes. Oh, well,
You're just a rookie. Are you sure you can really handle this?
Don't let him scare you, Mia. Give him your toughest look. Of course, Your Honor. I think.
Well, Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Payne might be a dick, but that suit is good. It is. It does look good.
Well. I can't believe a veteran like me has to spend time babysitting a new defense lawyer. Don't worry, little girl. It'll be all over soon.
What was that all about? Was he trying to trash talk me?
Now then, I'd like to proceed with a summary of events on the day in question. The incident occurred on the campus of Ivy University. The murder victim was a student named Doug Swallow.
He kind of looks like a, either like a, what's the word I'm thinking of? Like a hardened version of the guy from Justice for All. What was his name? I forget his name. Not Matt Mercer. The guy from the last case of Justice for All. The one that like has an evil side or whatever.
He was a fourth-year student studying pharmacology.
Sounds like he was a very bright young man.
Yes, well, next we have a photo taken at the scene of the crime. Students discovered the scene shortly after the murder. They found the victim's body. And the defendant, who had obviously bungled his getaway. Then they called the police.
That certainly makes the defendant look very suspicious indeed. Very well. The court accepts this photo into record as evidence.
Quorum photo 1.
By the way, I can't quite tell the cause of death from this photo.
Your reputation for sagacity is well earned, Your Honor. I know what that word means for sure. Truth is that this victim died a rather unusual death.
An unusual death. I'll go through the court record now, I guess. Badgie. Doug's autopsy report. Date and time. April 9th, the 3rd. Oh, it's been 2 days since he died. I didn't realize that they had a day in between before the trial starts. Cause of death was a fatal electric shock. Okay, and then that's the photo.
What do you mean, Mr. Payne?
Well, perhaps Perhaps the defense would like to take this question.
Huh?
A simple question. I thought I might loosen you up a bit.
You have no business doing anything with me. In fact, I will become even tighter in your presence, thank you.
I am a genteel man, if you will.
A what? Stand up to Mia. Show him what you're made of.
Perfect opportunity. Well, what was it? The cards. Go on.
Okay, let me talk. Let me talk! I did it! I did it already!
Please say you know at least this much. Let me talk.
I'm sorry. I didn't get a chance to read through the whole file. I literally just did! Mia!
My hemorrhoids are beginning to act up.
Unclench! Unclench!
Now see here.
Court record. Ah, yeah. That. Yeah. Take a good, hard look at that. Yeah. Yes, sir. I'll do just that. I've got to stay calm. I can't let that prosecutor get the better of me. Court record. Yes.
Now then, would the attorney for the defense please answer the question? What was the cause of death?
Electrocution. According to the court record, it was a fatal electric shock. In other words, electrocution.
Electrocution? How could such a thing happen? Did the murderer use some type of new super powerful stun gun, perhaps?
The answer to that will become crystal clear as this trial proceeds, Your Honor. But before that, there is one more vital issue.
What's that?
Why, motive, of course. Apparently, there was some bad blood between the victim and the defendant.
Bad blood?
What do you mean?
Oopsie, I'm terribly sorry. You're the defense attorney, so you must know all about it.
Oh, it's profiles? Oh yeah, there's profiles. Oh, is this the game where you can present profiles? I know that not all the games let you do that. This must be the ones that you can. Oh my god, Dahlia, bitch. I mean, we don't know who she is. Why do his wrinkles meet up in the middle? Or meet up on the side? 49. Alright.
I shouldn't be stealing your spotlight like this.
I really don't like this guy's smug attitude. 1 second. Text box. What is this? Adjust text box transparency. Oh, okay, I did it low. Is there a way to make the text go faster? Text skip, blah, blah, blah. I guess not. Okay, whatever. Okay.
That's worse than pain for you. She's one smooth operator, if you catch my drift.
No, he's not.
They don't call him the rookie killer for nothing, you know.
I don't believe you.
Now then, let's hear from the defense. What was the source of the bad blood between the victim and the defendant? At this time, I would like to see some supporting evidence.
Evidence?
No need to get all worked up over this. As I said, all of our weapons can be found in the court record, blah blah blah, find the evidence, and blah blah blah. Mr. Grossberg, try to set a better example for the young lady.
Oh, he said something. I don't know what he said.
Mere evidence is the only thing. Oh,
I'm getting the old men mixed up.
Evidence is the only thing in the court record. People's profiles are too.
You can blah blah blah. Okay. Now see what? Okay, whatever. All right. Yeah. Profile. The bitch. Oh, I thought this said that she swallowed Doug. I thought this said that she swallowed Doug. Damn it, Swallow. Why is your last name Swallow? Present.
Take that!
The reason for the bad blood between the two of them was this woman here.
Dahlia Hawthorne? Is it?
Very good, Miss Faye. You seem to have picked up on at least that much. This woman is the girlfriend of the defendant, Phoenix Wright. But up until about 8 months ago, she was with the victim, Mr. Swallow. Clearly, she has some part to play in this story.
Rabble.
He's done it again. Before the cross-examination starts, he's already got the judge thinking like he wants.
Ancient Ark, welcome in.
Very well, Mr. Perry. Please call your first witness.
If it pleases the court, the prosecution would like to call Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What? The defendant himself? Well, Miss Faye?
It's fine. After all, Mr. Wright is innocent, right? The defense has no objection.
Very well. Court calls Mr. Phoenix Wright to the witness stand.
Smiley.
Assuming that you can see my cursor. I'm hoping you can see my cursor. Maybe you can't see my cursor. Can you see my cursor? Oh, you can. Okay.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
Oh, yes. My name is Phoenix Wright. My job is, well, right now, I guess I'm a suspect.
Oh, no. He means what did you do before you were arrested?
Oh, I was a university student.
Mr. Wright!
Man, I'm starting to get hot.
You understand that you are suspected in the death of your fellow student, Doug Swat.
But I didn't do it. I'm innocent, I tell you. I'm telling you, I was...
Oh, the defendant, please refrain from passing on his cold to the rest of us.
Seems the witness has something he wants to say.
Well then, Mr. Wright. Please tell us about your relation to the victim.
Right away, Your Honor.
I need the text to advance faster. I speak faster than the text can advance.
The victim and I admit I was there. But I'm not a killer. All I did was find his body. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe.
Oh my god, he just assumes everyone's British if you've never talked to them?
I see. So you hardly knew the victim.
Right. Like I said, I'm not a killer. Phew. Looks like the judge understands.
Oh, you're being naive, you know. Too naive.
Huh?
Seems like you forgot one small thing, young lady.
And that would be?
This witness still has to undergo something called cross-examination. I have to explain the game. Cross-examination? Oh, he's right. Cross-examination. We have to do the contradictions. Yeah. Cross-examination.
If the witness is lying, your statement will conflict with the court record.
But Mr. Wright is my client.
Even if he's your client, in court, all lies must be struck down. As a lawyer, that is our duty, you see.
What does he mean by that? Is he saying that testimony just now? That there was a lie? A contradiction?
Surely not. Phoenix Wright would never lie.
Now then, your cross-examination, if you please, Miss Fred.
Please, Mr. Wright, tell me you haven't been lying.
Does he look like a liar to you?
You wouldn't do that to me, would you?
How can he lie? He wears pink. Okay. Our first cross-examination. Yeah, I admit I was there. I'm not a killer. You know what? Do I have to? I should probably press everything, huh?
Hold it.
When you say there, you mean the place where the victim was murdered?
Hello? Go. Oh my god. Sometimes I click and it won't advance.
Yeah, sort of. The place where something happened anyway.
I'm just making sure my frames are okay. I'm just hoping that the stream has been smooth.
Something? You can't hide what happened. We have photographic evidence.
Can I use space? Is there a way? Oh, you enter. Can I play the game without using my mouse? Oh, and he was sneezing. Whatever.
Anyway, Mr. Wright, what were you doing at the scene of the crime? I thought you said you didn't know the victim, Mr. Swallow. It was just a coincidence. We bumped into each other by accident.
Coincidence, huh?
I'm not a killer. All I did was find his body. Press.
You say you found the body, so who called the police? Huh?
Unfortunately, it was some other students that notified the police.
Other students?
What do you mean? How could there be other students in this fucking school?
That's correct. They were witnesses. Witnesses who saw the defendant standing there, next to the body, in shock.
I mean, he doesn't look very shocked. He looks kind of pissed, but we'll take that.
What? Is this true, Mr. Wright?
Man, what are you sick with? How do you sneeze this frequently? Your ribs must be fucking killing you.
Could you stop sneezing every time you're in a bind?
That's what I'm complaining about too.
Well, it's true that I was pretty shocked when I found the body. But I hardly knew the guy to begin with. Ha ha ha. Cute. So, you didn't know his face, or even his name, right? Right! Well, no. I mean... So, which is it? Did you know him or not?
Achoo! 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 Ablo!
Now see here, you can't avoid answering the question by sneezing all day.
Well, I guess I did know his name. News to me? Why didn't he tell me that before? I heard he used to date Dolly.
Who is this Dolly person?
Ah, yes, that would be the defendant's lover, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Oh, I see. Ah, young love. Can't relate.
But that's all I knew about him! I never even talked to that stuck-up British bitch. Mr. Wright, you stated the following in your testimony. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. That's right! I mean, why would I even... But that doesn't sound right. If you hardly knew him, then why would you say that the victim was a stuck-up British wannabe? I hate British people! Well, Mr. Wright? No, it wasn't me! I'm not a killer, I swear!
Mr. Wright, I will give you an opportunity to revise your testimony. How is it that you knew the victim was, as you put it, a British wannabe?
Yes, well... Hey, what? I didn't realize the both of you were British. You're British? He was always walking around with a huge Union Jack on the back of his shirt. Oh, well, the news to me. Hey, he's the one who hates British people, not me. Did you see it at the crime scene? The Union Jack, I mean. Yes, that's right. I saw it at the crime scene. That's why I figured he must love British stuff, see? It's true, cross my heart. I swear I didn't do it. He's acting fishier than the salmon I ate last night. Ooh, I want salmon.
May I ask you something, Miss Faye?
Yes, Your Honor? What is it now?
Who is this person anyway? This Union Jack fellow?
The Union Jack is the name of the United Kingdom's flag.
Oh, I see. So you mean like the Stars and Stripes, right?
As usual, Your Honor, your insight astounds me.
Hey, something just occurred to me. Isn't there something strange about this bit just now?
Yeah, there's a contradiction here.
But, Mr. Grossberg...
Quickly now, show that boy you mean business. Whatever it's I mean. I'm gonna swallow my own neck.
Alright, yeah. I can handle it, leave me alone. 1 year ago, I was in a courtroom just like this. I can do it. I can handle this myself.
Hemorrhoids. Hemorrhoids.
I'll be fine. I know what I have to do.
Remember, hemorrhoids.
Yeah. Okay. God damn it. I'm so impatient. Yeah. I hardly knew the guy. I never talked to. He was always wearing a Union Jack shirt on the back of his shirt. On the back of his shirt. Okay. I wasn't expecting to see the back of his shirt, but it doesn't matter anyway. I'm using the mouse now. The game is not as like it doesn't quite react to my key presses and my clicking as fast as I would like it to. My impatience. My impatience. Are you certain you saw the Union Jack? Yeah, I'm sure. It was right there on his back.
Miss Faye, is there some point to this line of questioning?
Your Honor, please take another look at the crime scene photo. Your Grossberg voice reminds me of Zoidberg from Futurama. Oh, whoop. I don't know what else he says. It's been so long since I've really thought of Futurama. I've watched so many shows in my youth.
Like a lot of cartoon shows, like the popular ones like Simpsons, King of the Hill, and all that stuff. But because I don't like think about them all the time, I really just end up forgetting everything about them.
As you can see, there's absolutely nothing on the victim's back. Hey, wait a minute! He's wearing a leather jacket! The Union Jack was on the back of the t-shirt he was wearing. I was under the impression that you accidentally came across the body. But if that was really the case, then you wouldn't know that, would you? You'd have no idea at all what he was wearing underneath the jacket. Mr. Wright, you've been lying to me. Please forgive me!
Bria, you made a cry and cry.
Let him! That P on the chest stands for pussy anyway. I can't believe I trusted him. Mr. Wright was all wrong.
That was an impressive bit of cross-examination. Thank you for uncovering the defendant's lies for me. It's quite clear that this man did not simply stumble upon the scene of the crime.
Uh-oh. Did I go too far?
By the way, Mr. Wright.
Actually, wait, hold up, 1 second. Profile. How old is Oh, I don't know how old Mia is. He's 21. I think Mia's like 20, yeah. Oh, what? I don't know. I don't know how old Mia is here.
You seem to have a rather bad cold. Have you taken any medicine for it?
Yeah, I took some, but...
Was the medicine that you took an over-the-counter brand? Called Cold Killer X?
Ooh, the rendering on that bottle looks so nice. HD has its perks. HD has its like its upsides to it, even though sometimes I don't like the sprites. That Cold Killer bottle looks nice.
Yeah, that's right. It kills cold good. Hey, wait a second. How did you know I'm a big fan of Cold Killer X?
Pregnant people shouldn't be taking Tylenol. Be careful, guys.
Would you happen to have that medicine with you right now?
Well, actually, I seem to have lost it somewhere. You lost it? Does this even have anything to do with the case?
Mr. Wright? Shall I tell you where your cold medicine is right now?
In the pharmacy, where it belongs. Huh?
Your Honor, I'd like you to take a look at another photo from the crime scene.
What's this?
Hey, those capsules in that bottle look different than the ones that were shown in the rendering. Those are like those are like rounded gel capsule things. But the one in the photo, in the evidence, the evidence that we don't have, whatever, those were tablets.
What's this? The victim's hand. It's Cold Killer X.
Yes, but even I got a bottle of Cold Killer X in my apartment.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that argument won't work.
See, look, they're tablets. Hey, we're being lied to.
There's no doubt as to who this bottle of Cold Killer X belongs to. Especially since Mr. Wright's fingerprints are all over it.
What?
Sensing his murderous intent, Mr. Swallow must have picked up the bottle of medicine, dropped by Mr. Wright, and hid it in his hand.
Yeah, it was definitely really hidden in that hand that we saw.
His purpose in doing so, he can only be in what? His purpose in doing so can only have been to identify his killer as Phoenix Wright.
Order in the court.
Your Honor, I'd like to present this photo and bottle as evidence.
Very well. The court will accept them into the record.
Scribe to Medihin.
Also, the victim's wristwatch was broken.
Broken.
Yes, it ceased functioning when a large wave of electricity passed through it. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have some kind of explanation for all this?
Ugh. Who's to say that Doug didn't just like steal it beforehand? Like what if maybe Doug like stole it beforehand and then like he had it for like on his person for like a couple hours and then he was like, I'm feeling sick, I'm gonna take this medication, and then suddenly he got shocked by lightning or whatever. Mia, come on. Give that defense. Go ahead. I got you. I fucking skipped her line by accident. Oh, my butt. Oh, my fucking butt. Oh, hemorrhoids. I'm getting hot. Hang on. I need to turn on my AC. The summer's supposed to be over. Why is it still so hot? Stop it. Stop it. The truth is, I went because he called me. He was in the pharmacology department, so we agreed to meet at 2:45 behind that building. We talked for a bit, and then at around 3, we split up. And then later, when I went back, I found him lying there. I've been taking cold killer X for the last 2 or 3 days, but I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. 2 or 3 days, and your bottle is still so full. I guess you don't take the tablets that frequently. I don't know. I don't get sick that often, so I don't know how often you take pills. Like once every 6 hours, right? But damn, how you been sick for 2 to 3 days taking medication and you're still this sick?
Mr. Wright, that's completely different from the testimony you gave previously.
Achoo, achoo, ah, bloop.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was afraid you wouldn't believe the truth.
You'll forgive me if I say I hardly find your current testimony any more credible.
Miss Faye, please begin your cross-examination.
Oh, please, Mr. Wright. Don't tell any more lies.
No, I'll keep lying. I'll keep lying for some reason. Alright, what did he say? I went because he called me. About what?
Had you ever met the victim before then? No, never! But that day, he called me up and told me he wanted to talk about Dolly.
And this Dolly person,
Okay, Judge, please.
It's kind of embarrassing. She's my, sweetheart.
what was that for me?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just felt like slapping something all of a sudden.
You just mentioned a girl and call her sweetheart, and then suddenly you feel the inclination to slap somebody.
Dahlia Hartog was also the lover of the murder victim Doug Swallow. Before she met Mr. Wright, that is.
So it was one of those nasty love triangles, I see.
It was in the pharmacology department. We agreed to be at 2:45 behind that building.
Was it Mr. Swallow who indicated you should meet at 2:45? Yeah, and we were both there right on time.
Oops, I skipped that too fast.
You said the victim was in the pharmacology department, correct?
Yeah, he was studying how to manufacture and improve pharmaceuticals. Everyone called him the alchemist of IVU.
An alchemist? I see. Like that Edward fellow.
I gotta admit, it was a little suspicious. He had a whole laboratory and everything. It was filled with chemicals and strange machines that run on high voltage electricity.
Why do you know so much about him if you never met him before?
Woohoo! How fascinating. Sounds like he was quite an ambitious young man.
What do I do? Maybe I should ask him for more details?
Sure! Sure! About the time in the meeting. Why not? Get more information!
So you're absolutely certain you met at 2:45? Yeah, pretty sure. That's the time class ends. But they're always doing experiments, so it doesn't matter much. Experiments? Yeah, those pharmacology guys are always in the lab whipping up something. Well, looks like he's right about the time anyway.
Witness, let's go on with your testimony.
We have to go back and ask about the pharmacology department. Okay, wait, before I do, let me see well, he died at 3, and then the watch stopped at 3, after 3, 3, like 3:05, 3:02. So his watch stopped technically after he died. But I don't know if when they say that he died at 3, if it's like fully accurate or not. Am I thinking too hard? I don't know. Wait, so press here. Blah blah blah. How do I skip this? How do I go faster? Go faster. Go faster. Go faster. Go faster. How did? Oh, right click. Yeah. Okay. Pharmacology department. I dislike Roman numeral clocks. Just learn Roman numerals. Hope that helps.
I was wondering if you could tell us a bit more about the pharmacology department. Well, okay, sure. I don't know all that much, though. A little bit earlier in your testimony, you said something interesting. You said the department uses strange machines that run on high voltage electricity. That's right, and they sure look dangerous. They use non-standard voltages, so there are high voltage cables everywhere. High voltage cables? Yeah, there were electrical poles set up all around the building. The high voltage cables run overhead around the roof. Finally, I think we're getting somewhere.
We are? Why do you need to know that? I mean, I know he died. Oh! Do they not realize that his death... And they know that he died by electrocution, but I'm wondering if they themselves realize that the electrocution was from the cable that's showing in the photo very prominently. We talked for a bit, and then at 3, we splat up.
So what was it you were talking about? You know, achu, ablu, aku, that maybe we should hang out again sometime.
Yeah, for sure.
Hang out again sometime? I wish that were true.
Damn, you really just not gonna even go to question that? That was a full-on contradiction. But I guess it doesn't matter. You went back, you found him lying there.
So you say you went back? Yeah, that's when I found the body. Yes, but why did you go back in the first place? Weren't you angry with him? Well, that's right, I was. Then why, Mr. Wright? Why did you go back there?
Because I wasn't done being angry with him, duh. I came back and it's like, and another thing.
I thought maybe we could make up.
Oh, what a nice young man. No? No, we don't believe him? No? Oh. Am I the only one that believed him?
Achoo. Judging by the atmosphere, I'm pretty sure no one is buying this.
I believed him. Oh, I'm sorry, Nick. I would have believed you. I gotta be honest, I think out of all the games in the trilogy, I think the Trials and Tribulation had my least favorite music. I don't like the high-pitched tones of the midis in this. Been taking Cold Killer, blah 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 blah.
It's rather unusual to catch a cold this time of the year, isn't it?
April? Who are you to judge?
Yeah, I always get a little careless when the weather starts to warm up. I guess I shouldn't sleep with the window open this early in spring, huh? I suppose common sense is not always common. So, did anyone else know that you were taking cold medicine? Well, I always took one after meals, so I'm pretty sure all my friends knew about it.
Yes, friends. Good for him. I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident.
On the day of the incident, what did you do for lunch?
Yeah, what'd you have for lunch?
Huh? What does that have to do with anything? You can never be too sure. I always eat with Dolly. Just the two of us. Dolly's homemade lunches are just the greatest. Her mini omelets are magically delicious.
Why did you punch me in the jaw?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just feel like hurting someone all of a sudden.
I think that's enough for now. So the defendant and the victim met at approximately the time of his death. And then the defendant returned to the scene for some unknown reason.
I'm not entirely convinced by his explanation about the medicine bottle either.
Let me be frank here, Mr. Wright. Your testimony cannot be trusted.
What do you mean?
I knew it was too much work for a little girl.
However, there's one mystery that still remains.
There is, Your Honor.
How the murder was carried out, of course. Just how was the victim electrocuted? I don't believe the murder weapon has been produced yet, correct?
Well, that is... You are correct, Your Honor.
So how exactly was Mr. Swallow killed? If I could somehow establish how it was done. Maybe I could still come out of this mess smelling like a rose.
Established murder method. Sure, I know it.
Your Honor?
Yes, Miss Fay.
I believe that if we were to piece together everything we've heard up until now, we should be able to solve the mystery of how Mr. Swallow died.
Well, that would be the most impressive.
Quite the brash statement coming from a rookie. But even a beginner like you must understand the basic rules of the court, yes? An attorney must be able to substantiate their arguments with evidence.
Of course I know that. Actually, I totally forgotten about that. No, you didn't, Mia. Stop it.
Stop acting stupid for our sake.
Now then, Miss Fay, let me see what you got. Let me see what you have.
A knife!
No!
Okay. Check? I have checked it. Backspace? You can make me use the backspace key, you weirdo. E.
As for the cause of death, I'd say this picture captured it quite well.
What? But there's nothing in there even remotely resembles a murder weapon here.
That's so scary for the wire to be so low to the ground like that.
I'm afraid the defense is going to have to explain a bit more in detail.
Do I have to click on it?
Miss Fay, where exactly in this photo is a murder weapon?
I don't control it. Whee! Pick your nose, dead man. Anyway.
Well, naturally. It's right here.
What is that?
A severed electrical cable, I believe, Your Honor. Remember the testimony we've heard. The machines the pharmacology students use in their experiments require high voltage. And because of that, there are special high voltage cables strung up everywhere.
So then, the high voltage cable.
Yes, the high voltage cable is the cause of death. That is the most likely explanation.
That certainly sounds plausible. Well, Mr. Prain, what do you have to say about this?
Well, I believe some praise is in order.
Don't toy with me, old man.
Now, the victim's cause of death may indeed have been a high voltage cable. However, I want you to think about what that really implies. The only one who had the opportunity to use the cable as a murder weapon was the defendant.
Achoo.
That much is certainly true.
Yes, and that's not all. We have proof. Irrefutable proof that will establish that Mr. Wright was the murderer.
You do? Well, what is it?
His fingerprints.
Fingerprints? You mean that the defendant's fingerprints were on something besides the medicine bottle?
Let's take another look at the crime scene photo. As you can see, the victim is wearing a leather jacket. And as you may know, leather holds fingerprints quite well.
You mean...
Yes, it was quite clearly imprinted on the chest area of the victim's jacket. The palm prints of the defendant's very own hand.
What?
I can only think of one way Mr. Wright could have left a print like that. Intent on murder, he squarely pushed the victim towards the severed electrical cable.
What if you just went there to give him a hug?
Like a nice hand on the chest hug. Well, Doug you know, holding him with his arms, you know? Just a nice friendly hug.
Order! Order! That's enough! I think we can conclude that there's no reason to continue with this cross-examination. Oh, stick a fork in us, my hemorrhoid.
Mr. Grossberg!
Oh, my hemorrhoids come up again. The show is over, Mia. I knew that boy was guilty the first time I saw him.
No, you're wrong! Mr. Wright is innocent!
Nothing evidence is required to convince me of this man's guilt.
Your Honor!
At this time, I'm prepared to render a verdict in this case. Do you have something to further add, Miss Fay?
You should have asked that before you tried to declare a verdict, Judge. Thank you.
Is this what you want, Mr. Wright? You still haven't told us the truth. The whole truth. If you don't say something now, the judge is going to hand down his verdict. But I can't. I just can't say it. If I told you what really happened, then I'd be... It's okay, Mr. Wright. I'm your attorney. You can trust me. Miss Faye. No matter what it is you have to say, I believe in you, and I'll represent you to the very end.
Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute when he starts sneezing his guts out.
We've already established the defendant's guilt. There's no further need for him to say anything.
Cough, cough.
Wait a minute! Mr. Wright, I'll tell you what really happened.
But I've already told you, Mr. Wright. There's no need for further...
Cough, cough.
I did it. I admit it. I pushed him. It's my fault. My fault that Doug Swallow is dead.
That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. How do you do a British accent? Hey, it's none of your business. I'm telling you for your sake. If you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news. You're lying! Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl.
Stop it! Don't talk about her like that!
His nose looks like a pee-pee.
What you just said, was that the truth?
Yes, I was afraid. Afraid that if I told the truth, everyone would think I was the murderer for sure.
Well, as things currently stand, we're all absolutely convinced that you are.
But please, give me one more chance to explain. This time, I swear I'll tell the whole truth. It'll be okay, won't it, Miss Faye? I believe in you. Oh, thank you. I still can't believe it. He really did push the victim.
Oh, my hemorrhoids are going to do the Harlem Shake. Wah, 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 wah.
How do you say it? That burn in it. You shouldn't see her anymore, alright, mate? That definitely sounds British.
That guy, he was talking bad about Dolly.
Stupid bitch.
I lost my temper. I gave him a shove. At that moment, I heard some kind of loud noise. A little while after I left, I started to get worried. So I went back. But he was just lying there, dead.
Well, the explanation is really quite simple. When you pushed him, Mr. Swallow flew back and touched the electrical cable. He died from the shock. And that, as they say, is that.
That's definitely what they say.
A simple explanation indeed.
At the time of the incident, a light rain had been falling. Wet from the rain, the victim was more easily electrocuted.
But when I pushed him, there wasn't any electrical cables nearby. If there had been something like that, even I would have noticed it. It's true. Even a doofus like him couldn't miss that.
That is not how you spell doofus. Is it doofus with 2 O's? Duffus.
Even a duffus like him.
Miss Faye, let me warn you right now that if your cross-examination doesn't yield any new facts, I intend to deliver my verdict without further delay. Are we clear on that?
Yes, Your Honor. Don't give up, Mia. If he is innocent, there must be some kind of evidence somewhere that will prove it.
Unless, like, Duffus is, like, the American spelling and Doofus is, like, European or the other way around. But, I don't know. It should definitely be oof, not uff. Alright, what's happening here? That guy, he was talking bad about Dolly. What was he saying about Dolly? That she smelled? I bet she smells. So what kind of things does Mr. Swallow say to you? He said all sorts of terrible things about Dolly! He said that she was a bad girl!
Is that all?
Yep!
Well, Miss Faye, you heard it yourself.
Oh boy, you're not doing yourself any favors here, Mr. Wright. Please don't make this harder for me than it already is.
He's just being truthful.
After he said that,
I lost my temper and gave him a shove.
Can you tell me about what happened in a little more detail? That guy, he just said what he wanted to say to me. And then he put on the jacket he was holding and started to leave.
Why did he have it off to begin with?
That's when I lost my temper and flew into a furious frenzy. I just gave him a light, gentle shove to this looks like the side of a building, and yet there's a never mind. I give up. And when you did that, there was no severed cables anywhere to be seen? Right! There was nothing like that at all!
But it's impossible that you merely overlooked it.
Notice board? Sure. Memo board? Community board? A board?
Well, I guess it's possible.
What are you doing? Don't let the guy steamroll all over you like cheap asphalt.
I believe what's important here is the moment the push occurred. Let's continue on with the testimony.
At that moment, I heard some kind of loud noise.
A loud noise? What would you say that loud noise was, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but it was really loud. It was like snap. You know, come to think of it, I wonder what that was.
Clearly, Your Honor, it was the sound of the victim being electrocuted.
You're not qualified to decide that. What should I do? I'm treading on some dangerous ground here.
You would think if you got actually electrocuted, you would hear a person scream, because you don't die instantly as soon as you get electrocuted, I don't think. Maybe you do, depending on how high the electricity is, but it always seemed like you would scream as you're getting electrocuted.
Mr. Wright, that loud noise you heard may be extremely important. So try to remember what it was. How do I put it? It was like a sharp crack. Could it have been? Yes? Could it have been? Hurry up and tell us. When I pushed him, he dropped the umbrella he was holding.
Like Street Fighter.
He fell right on top of it, and it broke.
That would really hurt. If you fell on an umbrella and it broke.
That was probably the noise I heard.
An umbrella, huh? Did that umbrella belong to the victim?
Yeah, it was a plastic umbrella. Cheap and frail.
Kind of like the owner. You're so fucked up, he's dead.
Then again, I wish I had any kind of umbrella. I was totally soaked to the bone.
Miss Faye, what do you think? Is there something important in that testimony just now?
Yeah. Well, of course it's important. This is it, Mia. The new information you've been waiting for. Of course it's important. No, this cheap umbrella is more than important. It's vital. I want to officially have it entered into the testimony.
How perfectly fitting. Flimsy information for a flimsy lawyer.
Court agrees with the defense's report. Witness, please add to the bit to the blah blah blah.
After I shoved him, he fell down on top of his cheap umbrella. Well, how can that be if the picture shows that the umbrella is like 5 feet away from him? Huh, Mr. Wright? Are you lying again? There you go.
Why didn't you testify about the umbrella from the very beginning? Come on, if I had mentioned that. I would have been able to counter the prosecution's argument earlier.
What do you mean by that?
Take another look at the crime scene photo.
You know, that umbrella looks broken and everything, but it doesn't look like it's snapped. That thing shouldn't be still in one piece, I feel like. But, okay.
According to Mr. Wright, the victim fell on top of his umbrella. However, if you look closely, the umbrella is nowhere near the victim. Actually, it's by the electrical pole.
You're absolutely right!
The conclusion here is obvious. After the defendant left, the victim moved from where he fell. In other words, after he was pushed by the defendant, Mr. Swallow was still alive.
No!
Order! Order! The victim! He moved! Mr. Payne, the umbrella in this photo. Where is it now?
It was collected by the police at the crime scene.
I want to present as evidence immediately.
Hey, that umbrella doesn't even look broken. Who fixed it?
But the umbrella could have simply been blown there by the wind.
According to the testimony, the victim fell on top of the umbrella. There's simply no way it could have been blown there by the wind.
But
I know this matter of the umbrella seems relatively trivial, but I'm bored. So as long as the smallest doubt remains, I cannot render final judgment.
No!
This is making me work up an appetite.
I must say, I still find it hard to believe that a huge hole has been blown in the prosecution's case by the defendant's testimony.
Phoenix's testimony. Wow, his testimony is so long. Look at all that text.
Well, darn me, my hemorrhoids are so happy for you. Mr. Payne, what are you chuckling about over there?
Pardon me, Your Honor. Seems I was expecting too much of a free ride. It was foolish to think I could establish guilt through cross-examination alone.
I'm afraid I don't follow what you're saying.
Let me guess. You have another witness.
1 second. Un moment. Okay.
Exactly. And this witness's testimony will be incontrovertible.
Well, who is this witness?
Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Dahlia Hawthorne? You don't mean Dolly?
I do, Your Honor. The defendant's very own lover is a witness to the whole thing. That's right. She was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
What?
I'm sorry to break the bad news to you, my dear.
Don't fucking call me that.
Bad news. You couldn't be more wrong. Actually, I've been waiting for this.
You can't be serious.
Mia, what do you mean by that? My hemorrhoids are concerned for you. I think this is a good point for us to stop at. Court will now enter a 20-minute recess. Afterwards, we will listen to the testimony of Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
I keep dropping frames. It's not like as bad, but I keep my drop frames counter keeps going up. Internet, stop it! I'm just playing a video game. I guess the dual streaming is my internet's not happy about that. I'm guessing Doug tried to reenact famous British icon Mary Poppins' iconic flight into the sky, but failed. Yeah, probably. That's probably how he died. He got electrocuted in the sky. Excuse me. It hasn't been noticeable. I'd imagine it'd be a little bit hard to notice since there's not any fast-paced movement happening. And I don't know how long the frames, like, I don't know how long it's, like, it drops for. It's just, I just noticed the counter going up. Oh well.
Miss Faye, I'm sorry about what happened back there. It's alright. At least you told us the truth in the end, Mr. Wright. Yeah. So I guess I can start to relax then, huh?
Relax, boy. Oh, you can't be serious after all the shit you put my hemorrhoids through.
But the next witness is my dolly, right? She'll save me. I just know she will. Why do you think that? Huh? What do you mean? She's the love of my life. That's why. The love of your life. Huh. Would you mind telling me more about you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne? Sure, no problem. Dolly and we first met about 8 months ago right here in this very courthouse. Actually, I'm studying to be a lawyer on the side. Anyway, oh, well that's even worse. You were dealing with art school and then also just lawyering as part-time? Like what the hell do you mean? Who does that? One day, she and I just bumped into each other in the reading room downstairs. That's why I really think it was fate that brought us together. As soon as I first set eyes on her, I knew she was the one for me. Oh, here, take a look at this. She gave this to me the day we met as a symbol of our love. She had been wearing it around her neck that day, but then she took it off. But before she gave it to me, she said, I want you to carry this.
Oh, she gave it to you as a present, I see.
This darling little bottle is filled with memories of my darling little dolly. Certainly is a little bottle, all right. It makes me so happy. I show it to everyone I meet. I want to share my happiness with the whole world. Wow, look how pretty it is. He shows it to everyone. Anyway. So after that, you and Miss Hawthorne started dating? Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now. Oh, she's so shy. Give that back to me.
What a strange girl asking for a present back like that.
By the way, Mr. Wright, the day you first met Dahlia Hawthorne 8 months ago, it wouldn't happen to have been on August 27th, would it? Huh? Yeah, it was! But how did you... This happened on August 27th, right here in this courthouse. What's this? A newspaper clipping? Let's see... Murder in the courthouse... Murder?
Oh, what are you reading there? Oh, let me see that. Oh, I see. Oh, Mia, I think I understand what you're trying to say. I think I understand why you suddenly took such a keen interest in my hemorrhoids. You believe there is some connection between these two cases. Am I correct?
I hope you don't mind, Mr. Grossberg. I need to finish this myself.
Oh, yes, but I'm afraid what you have will not be enough, my dear.
Let's look at that real quick. Can I read it? Check. Murder in the courthouse. Very little information is being disclosed at this time since the victim of yesterday's incident in the district courthouse cafeteria is said to have been a lawyer. However, police are questioning the 19-year-old female college student who was sitting with the victim. Oh, that incident happened in the cafeteria? I didn't remember that. I don't remember if we find out what that is here.
I'll go and have a look in the downstairs reading room and see what else my hemorrhoids can find.
Thank you.
I want to do whatever I can to be of help to you, Mia. Well, looks like recess is about over. Oh, we better all get moving.
I guess so. That recess sure seemed longer than 20 minutes, though. Really? It felt like 3 minutes to me. To be continued! Wow, look at all the progress we made. Yes. I save it. The last time I played this, the Justice for All, was back in 2021. My, how time flies. My, how time flies. Alright. Continuing on. More Ace Attorney. More of my medicinal lemonade.
Court will now reconvene. Mr. Payne, please call your witness.
This next person is someone who witnessed the crime as it happened. The prosecution calls Miss Dahlia Hawthorne to the stand.
Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Ew, barf, gross, ugly, smelly, stinky, gross, alien. Trash. Crooked nose motherfucker. Oh my goodness. What's with this stiff silence?
Ancient Art, thank you for gifting a sub. Thank you, thank you.
In my long career as a judge, I have been deceived by many witnesses.
Why are you talking so damn slow?
It's my job to doubt, to take no one at their word. Or in your case, oh, I must admit that you radiate a glow of complete sincerity.
I can't believe he actually said that. I know.
Ow, ow, witness, could you please state your full name?
Hold up. Why did the text suddenly get so slow? Why can't I skip it faster? Okay.
Don't worry, sweetie. There's no need for you to be nervous.
If it wasn't anything rude, you can be sure I'll cut them right down to size.
And I will bash them with my gavel.
I love how they look straight at me when they say that. Who else are gonna look at?
Thank you for calming my nerves. You are all so nice. I almost feel right at home.
Not at all.
It was nothing.
If we may move on now. What is your full name and occupation?
My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I'm a junior in literature at Ivy University. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence.
The honor's all mine.
No, the honor's all mine.
Oh, fuck. Well, we know whose milkshake brings all the fucking boys to the— Shut the hell up, Mio. Shut up.
Sir?
Is there something I can help you with?
Well, you just go and say whatever's on your mind.
I'm sure that there must be some kind of mistake. Feeny wouldn't kill anyone. I just know it.
I can see why you'd say that.
She's gonna be a tough witness, alright? It only took her 12 seconds to wrap them all around her little finger.
Now then, please proceed with your testimony. Let's hear about what you witnessed on the day of the incident, if you please.
Alright. Stupid bitch. Was the milkshake bring boys to the yard a saying before the song? No, it wasn't. It was definitely the song that coined that phrase. I hope.
I had been planning to go back to Feeny's place after class was over. Feeny and Dougie, they were talking behind the building. And then suddenly, Dougie got all wobbly and just collapsed.
Why does she have butterflies? They're blue. They don't match with her? Probably because pink butterflies don't exist, I think? I don't know.
That's when Feeny noticed that I was there. I went to go find some other students and they called the authorities.
The song is that old? It's pretty old. I'm a bit too lazy to look it up for you, but I'm pretty sure it's old.
I don't know what to say. According to you, Miss Hawthorne, the defendant didn't do anything wrong.
Young lady! As old as I am, even I recall how hot the flames of young passion can burn!
Ew, what a weird thing to say.
Nevertheless, it's my job to discover the truth. Please, tell us the truth.
But, I would never.
That's more than enough, witness. I won't allow this to continue.
What do you mean by that?
Please, just let me proceed with my cross-examination, Your Honor. I, for one, don't plan to win my case on a bunch of paper-thin lies.
Teehee. You haven't changed a bit. Mia Fey.
Fuck you. Don't you say my name.
What's this? So you two are acquainted?
Yes, we've met before. Once.
Oh, in any case, Miss Fey, the floor's all yours.
It's good to see you again, Madame Fey.
Madame, I'm no one's grandma yet, girly. Don't get upset.
Discolor a cunt. Alright, we don't need to press this. I'm not pressing all this shit. Feeny and Dougie were talking behind the building. So who is this Dougie person? Mia! Me! Stupid. You were more likely... It would have made more sense for you to ask who the hell Feeny is in regards to Phoenix. How are you gonna say who the hell is Dougie in regards to Doug? That's so stupid.
Oh, I'm sorry. Doug Swallow. We were dating until about 8 months ago.
So what were Dougie... Mr. Swallow and Mr. Wright talking about anyway?
How could you be so mean? I would never eavesdrop. I wasn't raised to be so rude and unrefined.
That's right, Miss Faye!
You're don't try to witness down to your level.
Why am I being demonized here?
Please go on. What did you see next?
Dougie got all wobbly and collapsed. Are you saying that the victim just collapsed on his own?
Yes.
In other words, the defendant never touched the victim. Is that right?
I was watching the whole time. Finny never did a thing to Dougie.
If I press here for no good reason, I just know the judge will get angry with me. Press anyway, who cares? Let him get angry. What should I do about our testimony? Show contradiction? Do I have contradiction? Contradiction? Is there evidence that mentions something about the handprint on him? Blah blah blah. Cause of death. Found in the victim's hand. Owned by victim. Blah blah. Victim. Loud. Okay, I don't think I have anything quite yet. Leave it alone for now. I don't have any evidence that indicates about the pushing thing. I suppose our statement works in our favor for now. I'll hold off and looking into it any deeper until it's necessary.
Very well, blah blah blah.
Pink butterflies are in fact a thing, such as pink rose butterflies. Oh, okay. Well then, thank you for proving me wrong. I mean, pink on pink on pink on pink on pink on bitch is like too much pink. That's what Feeny noticed I was there. What did Mr. Wright say when he saw you?
I'm sorry. I was so flustered that I really don't remember. Please, forgive me.
You don't remember?
Well, that's covered enough. Sometimes I can't recall sentence I passed only 2 minutes prior.
Please, someone, anyone, stop him before he gets hurt. By me. Well, don't threaten him. When you say students, do you mean students from the pharmacology department?
Yes, they're all very fond of their drugs.
What the fuck? Please try to stay on topic. They're all a bunch of druggies. They're always constantly high. So to find some pharmacology students, you went to the labs, correct?
That's what I was planning to do. But in the end, I wound up not going. A group of about 10 research students came running out of the building entrance. Somehow, they all seemed to know what was going on.
The students knew what was going on? I'll press for more details, sure. I don't know. I don't remember this. How could the students have known what was going on?
Well, I don't know for sure that they knew what had happened. It's just, they all seemed kind of excited about something.
It doesn't look like I'm gonna get any more info about the students.
Did the students call the police?
Yes, I was so panicked.
Yes, well, anyone would have been my dear.
That girl, she's telling a super obvious lie and she knows it. She's just pretending to protect Mr. Wright. Yes, that's gotta be it. Way to go, Mia. Yeah, go me. What the fuck? Alright. What was it? Here, this one, right? Skip. Okay. Show contradiction. I don't know what do I have something to show that contradiction? Feeble lies are not very becoming, Miss Hawthorne. So let's drop them, shall we?
What? I would never.
Miss Faye! I will not allow you to badger this witness! I believe the defense is engaged in a fishing expedition. She has no spring. Please don't glare at me like that. I'll cry and pee.
Now then, Miss Hawthorne. The defendant's palm prints was found on Mr. Swallow's leather jacket. The evidence did not say that. If it said that, then I would have picked it. I would have done it quicker. It had already been shown that Mr. Wright did, in fact, push the victim.
What?
There's no need to try to cover for the defendant. It would be much better if you came out and told us the whole truth.
There's nothing to worry about, young lady. Just tell us everything that you saw.
Yes, Your Honor. I will. If you don't mind, I'd like to revise my testimony.
Looks like we're finally getting somewhere.
Pew, pew. Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie.
You didn't see it?
Well, I saw the moment when Dougie fell to the ground.
And at that time, there was only the two of them at the scene. The defendant, Phoenix Wright, and the victim, Doug Swallow.
Yes, that's right.
It didn't look like they were fighting. I didn't hear anything unusual either. So then, what did it look like they were doing to you?
I thought they were having a nice, friendly afternoon conversation.
Oh, give me a break.
That's why I really wasn't watching them all that closely.
There's anything out of the ordinary at all.
No, nothing at all, Mr. Judge.
I like the sound of that, Mr. Judge. Oh, now then, please proceed with your testimony.
I didn't hear anything unusual. It should be the sound of the umbrella, I think. E. Objection! You say you didn't hear anything unusual. Is that correct?
Yes, that's why I was very relaxed, looking at the scenery around me in the fucking dreary rain.
Right outside of school. Very beautiful scene. That's nice, but I find that just a little odd. I have here the testimony of your boyfriend, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And he clearly testified to that effect. That when he pushed the victim, he heard a sharp, loud noise.
He said that?
If you were really that close to the two of them, why didn't you hear this noise as well?
Well, maybe the noise just wasn't all that memorable.
But according to Mr. Wright's testimony, it was a sharp noise like a snap. There's no way a noise like that could fail to make an impression.
Yeah!
May I have a moment to answer?
No! By all means.
I know the reason why I didn't hear the noise. It's because I'm deaf. I just realized that. I'm so sorry. You see, the truth is, I had my headphones on, and I was listening to music at the time.
Headphones? You mean that both of your ears were covered?
The rain was just beginning to let up. But it seemed as though Thor wasn't ready for his fun to come to an end yet. So the sky continued to flash and rumble.
Thunder and lightning, huh?
Yes, I'm afraid of the sound of thunder. So I put my headphones on to block it out.
Well, Your Honor, as you can see, there weren't any contradictions in her testimony after all.
Wait a second, Mia. That testimony just now. She said something that could totally change this whole case. She was listening to music. Girls aren't allowed to listen to music. Put her in jail. Your Honor, there's a problem with the witness's testimony.
What do you mean?
Didn't you notice? She said there was lightning, correct?
Yes? What about it?
Well, lightning is actually a large discharge of electricity in the atmosphere. Am I right?
Now's not the time for a science lesson, Miss Faye.
Yes, Your Honor. Anyway, since the cause of death was electrocution, isn't it possible that the victim died from being hit by a bolt of lightning? Oh my god, her butt!
Man, the artist was a perv. They put a clear outline of her, like a shot, like shading of her butt.
I must admit that the thought had not occurred to me.
Just what kind of thoughts do occur to this guy anyway? This entire case is built on the premise that Mr. Doug Swallow was murdered. But that very premise itself is mistaken. That very premise itself is mistaken. The defense believes that Mr. Swallow was, in fact, the victim of a stray bolt. Look at their butt! Ew!
It appears the defense may be onto something. Could it be that the death was actually accidental?
I don't know.
Alright, you did it, Mia. I'll be taking that not guilty now.
I'm hurt that you have such a low opinion of me, Miss Faye.
I mean, it doesn't take much.
Huh?
I'm not a fool, you know. The prosecution has done its research, Your Honor. We found that there were no lightning strikes on the day in that location.
What? You can text that?
What's more, we have evidence that the electrical cable is definitely linked to this case.
It's not that bad. They just added shading. If they added the outline, then it's something else. It's the bottom part, the divot, the little point part that makes it more perverse. We'll see it again. We can zoom in on it when we see it again. Your laugh for that guy is evil. I mean, he's an evil. I mean, I guess he's not evil. He's just sucky.
Evidence, Mr. Payne. Well, where is this evidence?
This affidavit
Where is this affidavit from?
pharmacology students who were conducting experiments in their labs that day. Allow me to read out to the court the testimony of the pharmacology students. All equipment in the labs lost power all of a sudden at around 3 p.m. that day.
Poor little blackout.
All the lab's equipment is run on high voltage, Your Honor.
So you're saying that the equipment lost power because...
Precisely. They lost power because of the severed electrical cable. Power outage occurred at approximately 3 p.m.
Which fits the time of the death listed in the autopsy report.
Exactly. In other words, the victim died as a result of touching the severed electrical cable.
Look, it's right here. It's just the fact that the shading goes new on the bottom. Physically speaking, like technically speaking, it should just fall over. Even if you have a fat butt, it just goes over like that. It shouldn't be tucked in like whoosh. Maybe the dress is very sheer. Either way, perverted.
According to the students, the cables are very old. They were planning on having them replaced in the near future.
I see.
You would think a severed cable would automatically like have the breaker switch off or something like that. It's crazy that it would just still have it running, but I guess I don't know electricity or anything. I'm no electrician.
Apparently the cables had become so brittle that even the smallest bump would have caused them to break.
I just feel like that should have been taken care of much sooner. If you have this like a whole Ivy League that deals with running high-powered machinery all the time, you should have that fixed sooner. They should probably have money to fix that sooner, or they shouldn't be running experiments at all. No?
Unacceptable. However, there's one thing that troubles me. If the cable could have been broken by any small bump, then it wouldn't have snapped if it hadn't been bumped into, correct?
Why are you talking so damn slow?
Well, I suppose you can say that.
Miss Faye, do you have any thoughts regarding the cause of the severed cable?
Your Honor,
Boobies.
I don't like how this is looking one bit. I have to come up with something to try to regain some momentum. If it pleases the court, the defense would like to state its opinion.
Well, let's hear it. Who or what was it that caused the cable to break?
Well, I think the implication is that Phoenix would have pushed Doug into the pole to knock the cable down. But if technically speaking, who caused the cable to break? It'd technically be Doug, right? Because he the one who ran into the pole. But also, it would be Phoenix, because Phoenix is the one who made the push to Doug to have him push into the pole. So, like, it was Dahlia. Who do I guess I'll press Doug? I'm gonna go with him. Was that wrong?
This is it. This is why the cable snapped.
Is that wrong?
Well, Your Honor, oh, it was wrong.
Come on! Come on! My logic there is right. Damn it!
At least I didn't get at least I didn't get penalized for it. Okay. Profile Nikki Poo. Oh, Nikki Poo. You're cold-ridden Nikki Poo.
Your Honor, please think back to Mr. Wright's testimony.
The defendant's testimony?
He said that after he pushed the victim, he heard a loud, sharp noise. Now, this happened at around 3 p.m., correct?
Yes, that sounds right. Wait, are you saying that?
The lab equipment lost power at 2:55 p.m., which fits right in Mr. Wright's timeline. In other words, it was Mr. Wright's shove that caused the power outage.
Yes! The prosecution also came to that same conclusion. It was that very shot that caused Mr. Swallow to be electrocuted.
Oh, so the idea is that if he pushed him in a pole, then technically the cord wouldn't have fallen down, right? And he wouldn't have been able to get shocked yet? Maybe?
I'm afraid I can't agree with you there, Mr. Payne.
What's that supposed to mean?
Take a good look at where the victim landed after being shoved. See the umbrella? It's by the electrical pole.
Oh, she's saying that he got pushed here. You know, I guess that would explain why the umbrella was there, but I was gonna say there's a pole right here that he could have got shoved into. But okay, we're trying to say that he got pushed over here.
That's right. The victim banged into that pole as a result of being pushed. It was that impact that caused the cable to break.
Well, that makes sense. And the victim was electrocuted.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, but no, it doesn't make sense at all. If the victim was shoved into the far pole, then he couldn't have been electrocuted by this severed cable in the foreground here. In other words, someone other than my client must have electrocuted the victim.
I love her confident hair flip. Yeah, she looks pretty cool when she does that.
Order! Order in the court!
Ah, the lamentations of my enemy. How I've longed to hear them.
It's true! The defense is absolutely correct! There doesn't seem to be any way the defendant could have done it.
Mr. Judge, sir? May I say something?
Howdy, Nightshade. I feel like the perspective of the photo will make the line so close to the ground. Yeah, the perspective that we've seen so far in the game, like in the cutscene too, it's all a little bit like slightly wonky, but I guess you have to like suspend your like disbelief of like how it would look like logically. Because this pole looks very close to us, and then the wires look very low to the ground. He looks very high up. This photo is taken at a weird angle. Like, who takes a picture of us the crime scene like this, right? That umbrella looks stupid. I returned from errands. Congrats on your errand running.
The Madame Attorney's explanation. She said some things that are a little different than I remember them.
Wah, wah, wah.
What the? You're still here? Butt lady?
Please, just once more. May I please testify one last time? Please, Mr. Judge.
Oh no! Of course it's alright! Just go right ahead and give your new testimony.
This is it. She's finally starting to show her true colors.
I just thought of something. What was the first case? What was the first case in Justice for All? I was expecting the... I guess maybe maybe the case that I'm thinking of happens later in this game. Are they? What's the first? Nice shit. I feel like you would know. What was the first case? Maggie? That wasn't Justice for All? That the banana one? The banana glove? Oh, I thought that case was in this game. Oh, okay. Now that I've thought about it, I remember the cases in this game now. Okay. Okay. Wow, that's weird. I don't remember doing that in Justice for All, even though I played it. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I knew you would know.
The truth is, Feeny pushed him twice. The first time was into the electrical pole. That's when the cable broke. Then Dougie tried his best to run away from him. But Feeny caught up and crashed into him from behind. The cable snapping, and Dougie being electrocuted. It all occurred in less than a minute.
So after being shoved,
Yeah, okay. I know what the other case is you're alluding to. Okay, thanks.
so after being shoved, the victim got up and tried to run away.
That's when the defendant pushed him for the second time.
I'm so sorry, Feeny, but I just have to tell the truth. Am I doing the right thing? Am I, Mr. Judge? Am I doing the right thing, Mr. Judge?
Of course you are, my dear. Please stop shrilling, as painful as it may seem you are. Now then, Miss Faye, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
Pew, 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 pew.
She got like her eyelashes, her eyeliner and eyelashes so thick it looks like a fucking spider. Truth is, Feeny pushed him twice. I don't feel like pressing, man. The first time, then the cable broke, then Dougie tried his best to run away from him, and then Feeny caught up and crashed from behind. The cable snapped. It all occurred in less than a minute. Do I have to press everything? I don't want to press everything. Did you actually witness the moment the victim was electrocuted?
I'm sorry, I didn't actually see it. I turned my eyes away.
That's understandable.
Oh, yes, indeed. It would have been a horrific sight for anyone to behold. Oh.
If I don't figure out the contradiction here, it's all over. Okay, there must be a hole. Okay, I guess I have to press everything. What the fuck ever. Feeny pushed him twice. Miss Hawthorne, previously in your testimony, you said the following. Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie.
I know. I'm sorry. I wanted to protect Feeny.
So that's why you basically lied to the court?
I was a bad girl. I know. Mr. Judge,
Huh? Yes?
would you please forgive little old me? I'm so innocent. I'm such a nice girl.
Of course he wouldn't. That's perjury. Oh,
Calm down. It was just a little old white lie. Well, forget it this time, but please be more careful from now on, all right?
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Judge.
Oh, not at all. Not at all. Merry Christmas.
The judge had better be more careful himself. A dark alley is friendlier than that girl. Why is it an achievement to press that statement? What a weird achievement. That's stupid. Judge really simping? I mean, how could you when you're in the face of this evil lady? Everyone would simp. First the electrical pole, then the cable broke. What did the achievement say? I forget. The achievement said something about pressing that statement about how Feeny pushed him twice or something. Whatever. You're saying you actually saw the victim get pushed into the electrical pole?
I know he doesn't look it, but Feeny can be a bit of an imp when he wants to be.
No, he does look it. Oh, really? Imp.
But I never imagined that he would cause an electrical cable to break. Feeny really is scary when he gets mad.
Yeah, yes, he sounds like a very dangerous individual indeed. Yep. I'm safer.
Dougie tried his best to run away from him. When you hit a specific funny divergence. It was specific in that I pressed the statement of her claiming that Phoenix pushed Doug twice. It was that specific. So let me get this straight. You were happily listening to music on your headphones while you watched the scene unfold. Oh, my boyfriend and my ex-boyfriend are fighting, but this Taylor Swift song goes hard. What did she say? I missed it.
Stop being the witness!
I wasn't happy. I was so scared that I couldn't even move. All I could do was stand there and cheer them on.
You see your boyfriend and your ex-boyfriend fighting and you're like, yeah, my money's on Doug. Cheer them on? What do you mean by that?
Well, I wish the best for them both, and that they would each give the fight their all.
What the fuck are you talking about?
That's very sweet of you to be so supportive.
What the fuck? What happened? I don't know. Oh my god. Feeny caught up and crashed into him from behind. That doesn't sound quite right. There were handprints found on the chest of the victim's leather jacket. Mr. Payne, were there also prints found on the back of his leather jacket?
Well, no, there weren't.
Madam Faye, may I suggest that you listen a little more carefully? I said that he crashed into him from behind, right? My Feeny wouldn't leave any prints behind in that case, would he?
He would have left like a spit. A spit. I don't know. Cable snapping. Blah blah blah. It occurred in less than a minute. Didn't I press this already? Did you actually witness the moment the victim was electrocuted? I'm sorry, I didn't. Oh, I pressed this already. Oh, I pressed everything. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Shut up. Oh, so there's something that's a contradictor. Oh, okay. Feeny. Let me look at my evidence. All right. Cause of death, electric shock. Crime took place at IVU. Victim's watch stopped at the time of death. It all occurred in less than a minute. If he got pushed, cable broke at 2:55. It wouldn't have been a minute, right? Is that it? Maybe. Hang on. Let me see. Blah 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 blah. Minute. Present the watch. Oops. What's the button? Present. This game feels so foreign playing on a keyboard and mouse. That's enough, witness.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
You will in a minute. Could you please take a look at this picture? Look at the skewing on this.
Oh, that medicine. That's the one Feeny likes to take for his cold.
It's not the medicine I want you to look at. Also, the bottle that he was holding. The bottle that he was holding is like half empty. There's so much missing. What the hell is this picture of a full bottle then? Something's wrong here. Mia, we have a situation on our hand about the medicine. I'm telling you, you got a booger in your nose. I got this for you. My smiling face cursor will get it for you. There you go. It's not the medicine I want you to look at. It's the wristwatch. It stopped at the precise time the victim was electrocuted. In other words, 3:05 p.m.
Yes? And your point is? It's fair.
My point is this. What time was it when the lab suffered a power outage due to the cable snapping?
Well, according to the student testimony, the answer is clear. It was 2:55 p.m.
Would you care to explain to the court, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne? What exactly happened during the 10-minute interval?
I don't know, I can't count.
The defense proposes that it was during this interval that the real murderer killed Mr. Doug Swallow.
Order the court! I don't know what I said!
This is nonsense! The real murderer?
Even you can't deny that the time between the cable breaking and electrocution are completely unaccounted for.
Then who was it? Who else are you saying could have done it?
There's only one person who could have murdered Mr. Swallow. Only after my client had left the scene was there a window of opportunity for the real killer.
Miss Faye, is the defense ready to indict someone as the real killer?
It's finally time. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Yes, Your Honor. We're ready.
Very well. But remember, if you accuse the wrong person, you will be penalized. Think very carefully before you speak, Miss Faye.
Okay, I'll make sure not to point at you.
It was pain!
I get double click it. I guess that's a good way to make it so that if you accidentally double-clicked it, you wouldn't accidentally present it.
It could only have been you, Dahlia Hawthorne.
What? How can you?
The defendant's grasping at straws! They're bad for the environment!
10 minutes passed between the time of the cable broke and the time of the electrocution. What exactly were you doing that whole time, Miss Hawthorne? Were you really listening to some music while cheering them both on as they fought?
Kendrick Lamar goes really hard.
I find it hard to believe that you didn't lift a finger to stop the men dearest to you.
I'm just a girl.
Order! Order! Miss Faye! I mean, why? That is to say, why?
Miss Hawthorne, I believe you did witness the two men fighting that day. However, after Mr. Wright pushed the victim and subsequently left the scene, it was you who pushed Mr. Swallow to his death by your very own hands.
Ah! Butterflies, wipe my tears away. How can you say something so mean, Madame Faye? I didn't do anything.
Miss Faye, this is a very serious charge you are...
Your Honor! Please, I have something I want to say!
You? What is it?
Please, please strike everything the defense has said just now from the record! What the fuck? Are you daft? No, I'm punk! You're totally wrong, Miss Faye! Dolly, she couldn't do something like that!
Gives like Larry Butts vibes in this when he's like Pink Feeny.
Mr. Wright, get back to your seat! Yes, grab that man!
Ah! Achoo! Achoo! Leave my Dolly alone! Achoo! Achoo!
That boy.
Oh, what? Oh, hi. I thought you were Dolly.
Oh, he's got himself away over his head. Oh, my hemorrhoids.
Oh, Mr. Grossberg, you're back!
Oh, seems I've arrived in the nick of time. I found a police report on that incident in your newspaper clipping. My hemorrhoids found it.
Thank you so much! This is exactly what I was hoping for. I'm gonna read it.
Where is it? A report on the incident 8 months ago. Location, cafeteria, 27, Diego Armano, 28, suspect Dahlia Hawthorne, Armando ingested poison while interviewing the suspect regarding another case. Traces of poison were found in the victim's coffee cup. No poison was found in the vicinity of the suspect's person. It is unclear how the poison entered the victim's coffee cup. Who the fuck conducts an interview in a cafeteria? Anyway.
You'd better take a good look at it. And, this is how you came to lose your boyfriend.
I feel like the story for Trials and Tribulation would go so hard if you were playing it blind, or when you play it blind. It's such a shame that like I'm replaying it now that I still remember so much of it. But I feel like this is a good, like, this first case in this game is such a good setup to the later events. I like it. Well, not the judge. Well, I mean, I guess the judge was alright, but that's not what I meant. Diego Marno, let's go. Oh yeah, there's a Diego in the chat. Diego, it's you! You've been poisoned! No!
Darla, the defense has made a serious accusation. Mr. Prane, what do you have to say about this?
Well, really, Your Honor,
May I interrupt you for just a moment, Mr. Prosecutor?
don't you worry, my dear. I have the situation well in hand. Okay, that is I go right ahead.
Madame Faye, are you seriously accusing me of killing my sweet Dougie?
He's not your sweet Dougie, he's your ex! Yes, I am. Not only am I saying you murdered Doug Swallow, but you also tried to pin the whole thing on your current lover, Phoenix Wright.
I told you that you should let me handle this!
Shut the fuck up!
Sorry! Please go ahead.
How can you say that? I'm absolutely devoted to my dear Feeny. The notion that I would try to frame him is ludicrous. This is all just too much for poor little me to bear.
Oh, I believe that the girl is trying to ask what I remember.
I'm about to swallow my own tongue. The answer to that lies somewhere in this police report. It must.
No clue how this ended up in my recommendations, but the title is quite literally the most unhinged thing I've ever seen. What did I title it? What did I title the stream? I don't remember what I said. Let me look. Tribulate my protein-filled... Ow. Welcome in. We're just playing Trials of Tribulation. Nothing special. Thank you, though. Completely forgot what I titled it. 8 months ago, an incident occurred in the basement cafeteria of this building. And then... that same day, the two of them accidentally meet. Your Honor, the defense requests further testimony from Ms. Dahlia Hawthorne.
Further testimony? What about?
About the events of the day when she first met the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What could that possibly have to do with this case?
The witness claims that she has no reason to frame the defendant. Am I correct? Well, I have evidence that suggests that she, in fact, had a very good reason.
Oh, very well then. The court grants the defense's request. Young lady, would you mind staying on just a little bit longer?
Of course not, Mr. Judge.
Get ready for the battle of your life, Dahlia Hawthorne. That's what you think. Anyway. Every time I see the name Feeny, I just think of that one guy from that one show, Boy Meets World. Boys World, Meanie, what? Feeny, Mr. Feeny, or whatever his name was.
I first met my darling Feeny 8 months ago. It's like we were destined to meet in this very courthouse's basement reading room. In this one specific room is where we met. We're gonna get married in the same room in the future. The moment our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat.
Why does this music get so loud? Why am I fighting over it in my ears?
We've been going out ever since that fateful day. We don't have any time. We need to make people sing this all day, I think.
I thought you were pulled out of the room. Why are you still talking?
Mr. Wright, do that again, you'll be held in contempt of court.
And now we enter the final act of our little drama.
Oh, as we used to say in the days of my youth, hemorrhoids, get her.
It's been reduced to just hemorrhoids. Okay. Alright, 8 months. Do I have to press everything? Whatever, fine. So until that time, you had been dating Doug Swallow.
Yes, I'm a real fool, I know. Shame on me for dating multiple people. Letting my emotions change so quickly, I'm ashamed of myself.
Oh, no, not at all. As long as I get next pickings, please. Look at me, I'm infamous for changing my mind.
Sorry, there was action. Oh, sorry, I got so distracted. I heard some extra ditties happening in this song, and I got really... It's because it's like stereo. Never mind. I got really put off. I got confused.
My critics are calling me Judge Fickle.
Maybe you should look for a different line of work.
For the sport that always hands out the correct verdict. Oh, that's why some people call him the Great Genie.
So we dated a man in the courthouse the basement reading room. Oops, I meant to press that one.
The courthouse reading room? That's a strange place to meet the love of your life. Hey man, if you're responsible for cleaning that room and you meet the love of your life there, who are you to judge? You know? They found someone. I can't find someone. If I can find someone in the fucking courthouse basement reading room, then shit, I'll go there.
That's not true, Madam Faye. After all, Feeny was not only an art student, but he was also planning on becoming a lawyer.
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about you, Miss Hawthorne. What was a literature student like you doing in a courthouse reading room? I'm majoring in literature. And what is literature but reading? And what do you do in a reading room, Miss Faye? You read.
Starting questioning is a waste of time. It has nothing to do with our murder case.
Miss Faye, I'm warning you. If this has nothing to do with Mr. Swallow's case.
I have to remember the judge is on Dahlia's side. I better tread carefully. I keep pressing. I don't care. I'm not afraid.
I won't get hurt.
Your Honor, if you'll allow me some latitude, I think I can establish relevance. Please ask her to continue on with her testimony.
Okay. Young lady, I've got a simple question for you. What were you doing downstairs in the courthouse reading room?
If it pleases your honor, the answer is simply this. I had come to this courthouse to do some research for a paper I was writing.
Do I present the newspaper clipping now? Do I do this now? Hooray! Miss Hawthorne, you weren't here because of your research paper, were you? Didn't you actually come here for a much more important reason?
What's the meaning of this cocky smile on your face, Miss Faye?
8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse, there was another tragedy.
Another tragedy?
You mean the incident in which an attorney was poisoned?
The name of the suspect in that incident is listed here in this report. And that name is Dahlia Hawthorne.
What?
Dahlia Hawthorne? Where have I heard that name before?
Yes. Oh, wait, what? Yes, the sweetie pie of everyone's eye, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. She was the prime suspect in a criminal case just 8 months ago.
Order! 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 This is unbelievable! It's true then. Obvious Rose can't hide the cruelest thorns.
Miss Faye, that's not fair! You can't slander my witness with an unrelated case! I, Winston Payne, will not allow it!
Mr. Prosecutor, I believe I was speaking.
Pardon me. Go ahead. Cut me all you want.
It's true that about 8 months ago, the police expressed some interest in me.
Express some interest, huh?
Mr. Judge, sir, I know I'm under oath, so I'll tell you the absolute truth. I did not commit the crime that occurred during that incident 8 months ago.
I see. Well, she's under oath, so she must be telling the truth.
Okay, I've tied the two crimes together. Now I've just got to stay on the offensive.
Oh, damn me. Oh, you've really lit a fire in my asshole. I can hardly tell which is more inflamed, my spirit or the damn fucking hemorrhoids.
Shut up! Actually, no, you can keep saying it. It's pretty funny. It makes it even funnier because there are times when he's not saying it and I'm just interjecting it in any way I can. Because hemorrhoids are funny.
I met the lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day. I left my seat for just a moment, and that's when it happened. From what I heard, it was a liquid poison that's lethal at just 2 teaspoons. Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison. So as you see, I'm innocent. I wouldn't even know where to get a poison like that. It's not like I was dating a pharmacology student or anything. It's not like Amazon was a thing back then.
So that's what happened here 8 months ago.
However, as you heard from the witness's testimony, she has nothing to do with it. I think the defense is just about out of tricks.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Payne. But I'm afraid the defense has many more tricks up its sleeve today. Just call me a magician. I'll be sure to show you what to, yeah.
Ah! I hate magicians, they're so scary. Why does the defense suddenly feel so strong?
Oh, me, you're glowing with the true lawyer, oh, that preposterous self-confidence. We're absolutely smashing. Isn't that right, hemorrhoids?
I don't feel like pressing everything. Something about teaspoons. Okay.
About how much liquid is 2 teaspoons? Bitch, what the fuck kind of question is that?
Well, let's see. I have a spoonie here. My bottle of eye drop says it's 1/2 fluid ounces, which is equal to 3 teaspoons.
So it's about 2/3 of that amount, huh?
The poison was found in the lawyer's mug of coffee. It must have been after I left the table. Someone must have quietly slipped it in there.
Not only that, I heard it was a special kind of poison.
A special kind of poison? How so?
Well, I heard that it's almost impossible to detect.
Oh? Where would something like that come from?
I'm sorry. All I know is that what I overheard the policeman saying. They said something about using advanced chemical processes to purify it.
Chemical processes? Well, I don't know chemistry. Impressive. Most impressive.
The better question is, how did the criminal get something like that?
Medicine.
That's the reason they didn't arrest you? Because no one could show how you could have gotten the poison.
I think that's a good enough reason, Madame Faye.
She's right! And I think we've all had enough of Miss Faye's questions!
Well, I remember the reason Miss Hawthorne was never arrested for this crime. Was because no one could have shown how she could have obtained the poison.
And all we have to do is find a way to establish how she got some. Blah, blah, great, now blah blah blah. Yeah. How good the lit student get lit? Yeah. Not only that, blah 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 blah. Present. This is where I have to present a person. Right? Haha. It's kind of a shame they didn't do that in any of the Ace Attorney games where you can present profiles as evidence in a court or during the trials. Sorry, I had to stretch. You wouldn't know how to get that kind of poison? I don't believe you.
What?
In fact, you had easy access to that kind of poison, didn't you? At your boyfriend's lab.
Boyfriend? You mean the victim, Doug Swallow?
That's right. Up until 8 months ago, Miss Hawthorne was dating Mr. Swallow. And if you'll recall, Mr. Swallow was a pharmacology student at Ivy University.
Pharmacology?
His laboratory contained highly advanced chemistry equipment. In fact, without such equipment, the culprit could have never obtained such a rare and special poison. I don't think I like the song as a MIDI. I think I would like to hear the orchestrated version of this one, but I'm bobbing. I'm a bobbin. Well, Miss Hawthorne, seems you had access to such a poison after all. And then, it was a matter of slipping it into the victim's coffee when he wasn't looking. The only person who could have done that was the one sitting at this very table. You!
Order! Corner B!
That's nothing but a baseless actor!
May I say something, Madame Faye?
What is it, Miss Hawthorne?
The amount of poison in the coffee was 2 teaspoons, correct? In order to carry that much liquid, you would need some kind of container.
Oh, well, yes, that's true.
No, she just carried around 2 teaspoons.
I was searched immediately after the incident took place.
Quite true! In fact, the entire courthouse was turned upside down!
But they didn't find a suspicious container anywhere, did they?
She's right. They even mentioned that in the report. Well, you could have easily gotten rid of something that small.
Excuse me, madame, but this is a court of law. If you're saying I threw the poison container away, I think you need to show some kind of proof.
Proof? This economy? She's coming good with that.
Provide some evidence, or I'll have to disallow this line of questioning, Miss Faye. I don't think you come up with some evidence, or we're gonna lose out to this hemorrhoid of mine.
The police conducted a full body search of Dahlia and, of course, the entire courthouse. And yet the container holding the poison disappeared right after the crime occurred.
If you're going to accuse a young lady of committing a murder, then where's the container the poison was carried in? What happened to it?
Well, I know, but will the game know that I know? Or will the game understand that I know it? Will that count? Okay, cool. You were forced to get rid of that container in a hurry, weren't you? And that's why you passed it on to someone who had nothing to do with the case. Someone that you knew wouldn't be searched.
Who's this person?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, of course.
Did the defendant was this witness's accomplice?
Of course not. She gave the poison to him, disguised as a present.
What? But that's...
Oh, it's a little necklace. It's just a little bottle. It's really quite cute. It's a little tacky nowadays, but what about it? What does it mean, Miss Faye?
The day that the witness met and fell for Mr. Phoenix Wright was 8 months ago. August 27th, the very same day as the poisoning incident. Under the pretense of love, the witness gave my client a present. I also just realized that Homegirl has an umbrella open indoors the entire time that she carries it. She's giving herself so much years of bad luck. She's such a bitch. She's not a bitch for the bad luck, but she's kind of a bitch for being a bitch. All for the purpose of hiding that one piece of evidence that would give her away. Sorry, I ruined the timing of that.
What? Are you saying that there's any poison in here?
No, there's no longer any poison in that bottle. However, I'm certain that if the crime lab were to analyze it, they would find a trace amount.
No way!
Order in the court.
On behalf of Dolly, I object!
Mr. Wright, control yourself!
I won't let you bully her like this!
Mr. Wright, I thought I told you to stay in your seat.
Mr. Wright, why? Why are you going through so much trouble to protect her? Why? Because I'm madly in love with her! It's fine.
Madly in love. I haven't heard anyone say that in a long time.
Mr. Wright, have you ever thought about this? Why exactly would a woman like Dahlia Hawthorne want to date you anyway? What? I guess she must be madly in love with me too. Mr. Wright, please open your eyes. At this point in the trial, I think it should be obvious to everyone. The real reason that Dahlia Hawthorne is dating you is... she's madly in love with you because of that necklace. Does anyone else annoyed that the table doesn't shake at the witness screen during exclamation? You know, they're busy slapping it and it's like probably like cemented into the ground, so like it wouldn't shake anywhere, you know, because of how hard they slam or something. Dahlia Hawthorne was not and is not madly in love with you. The only thing she's after is that bottle necklace you love to wear around your neck. My necklace? Back there in the waiting room, you said it yourself. Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she's always says the same thing to me. Give me my fucking necklace back. Oh, she's so cute.
Oh, what a strange girl actually for a present back like that.
For Dahlia Hawthorne, that necklace is irrefutable evidence of a crime. That's why she absolutely had to get it back. You're lying! But you never gave it back to her. And to make things worse for her, you insisted on showing it to everyone you met. That's why she... I don't believe you. Oh, that's a lie! No! Yeah. Mia, you're alright? Ah, the defendant! He's getting away! Bailiff, hurry after him! What did he do to me? Did he push me?
Mia, are you alright?
Why did he push me? Yes, I think so.
Oh, that boy! Oh, he went completely insane!
Where's Mr. Wright?
It looks like the mayor of Carlos, so he should be back soon enough.
Thank goodness. Oh no!
Oh, what is it?
The bottle necklace! Miss Hawthorne's present! Huh? You were physically holding it? It's gone! Why were you physically holding it? Why did he give it to you to physically hold? That doesn't make any sense. So presumably he ran into her to get it, but why did she have it to begin with? What would that have? That had nothing to do with anything, huh? Why did she have it?
Oh, that's terrible! Why did you have it?
Mr. Wright must have grabbed it when he slammed into me.
Oh, foolish boy, that's the only thing that can save him. What blazes are we supposed to do now? Hemorrhoids. Mr. Wright, this sort of behavior is unprecedented in this history of the court.
I'm sorry.
I'm afraid that your apology isn't enough!
Mr. Wright, what did you do with the bottle necklace? Forgive me. I'm sorry. It's okay. Just give back the necklace. 1 second. No momento. The game is like occasionally like slow, like experiences like slow down. I don't know if that's the game or if it's because I'm streaming or if it's because my computer is dying. Could be anything really. 1 second. 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 Whatever. It's okay, just give back the necklace. I ate it. You what?
You ate it?
It was too big to swallow, so I had to chew it into little bits first. Because that makes sense. It's glass. I was able to chew through it and all the metal too. Ah, my mouth is bleeding! What?
What are you doing now?
Your Honor, you've got to stop the trial! Mr. Wright! Mr. Wright! Are you feeling okay? Does your stomach hurt? Ah, that bottle you swallowed may have had some poison left in it! Why is my game so damn slow?
See, the defendant has proven the prosecution's case for us. Clearly, that bottle did not contain a deadly poison.
How can you be so sure?
I think that's obvious. As you can see, the defendant is still very much alive. As for the poison, more like a fledgling defense attorney's overactive imagination.
So see.
No! There must be some mistake! Why is it? Hold up. I'm gonna watch the playback on the stream real quick. Yeah, it just seems like the frames just like, it's like so like, it's ass right now for the game. I don't know if it's because I've been playing it for too long or what. I'm getting so hot. Hang on. I'm sweating. I'm a sweating. Okay. There must be some mistake. The bottle must not have had any poison left in it. Either that or the poison must have lost its potency. I feel like if you go out of your way to chew and swallow a glass bottle, there's more concern than poison. Would the glass not cut up your like internals? Your like, would you not be like internally bleeding like this? It's just so stupid that the way they make them like get rid of it is by swallowing it. At least they could have made it like smaller or something to make it more believable.
There. It's all right, rookie. Trusting your client is the most noble thing a defense attorney can do. And it's heartwarming to see that you place this much faith in Mr. Wright.
Yeah, you fucked up, Nick. Oh, you're looking guilty now, aren't you?
But that's how it is for us on the prosecution side, too. For example, I would trust a witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life. Which is why I can state that your assessment of her is completely wrong.
That's enough. Unfortunately, Miss Faye, I cannot accept your explanations of the events.
But why?
This may be impossible for a beginner like you to understand. We're in a court of law. Evidence is everything.
Even after I proved so much, is she gonna get away with everything?
Well, now that the suspicion surrounding Miss Hawthorne has been cleared up, I would like to proceed with the trial.
Mr. Wright! I'm sorry, Miss Faye. It totally slipped my mind that you're my lawyer. not what I was here for. I'm really, really sorry. I know you believed in me, and I feel like I really let you down. I mean, yeah, you did. What are you trying to say? There's something I forgot to tell you.
What is it?
That day I met Doug Swallow. That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. Oh wait, it's supposed to be British, right?
Hey, it's none of your business.
Oh, good day. I'm telling you for your sake. If you continue to see her, it's gonna be bad news. That's definitely not British. I don't know what accent it is. You're lying! Just listen to me. There is something you need to know about that girl. Last night, someone stole some poison from our lab. Poison? The same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen. She came to the lab that time too. It could only have been her. That girl is a thief. I feel like if you know that there's someone stealing drugs from your lab, you should report this to someone like higher up, because that can't be okay.
Stop it! Don't talk about her like that!
Is it true? Did he really say that?
It's ridiculous!
There's one more thing. After I pushed him that day, I got worried and came back to have a look. Aha! Aha! Oh, I loved him dearly! She was right there. Dolly was right there. She was crouched down next to him. What? She told me not to ever tell anyone about it, but I'm sorry, Dolly.
Your Honor!
Miss Faye, you tell them! Dolly didn't do it! She's innocent! Hello, Bombite. Yeah, don't watch. You're gonna get spoiled if you watch this. So Dahlia stole poison 8 months ago, huh? Don't listen to this too. Go away. Just leave. You don't have to be here. It's okay. If you put that together with Mr. Wright's testimony, then there's only one possible conclusion. The defense believes that Miss Dahlia Hawthorne stole some poison on the night before she killed Doug Swallow.
The night before.
Naturally, her motive for stealing it was to kill someone. Miss Faye.
You're so certain of your theory, then let me ask you this.
Mia, this is your last chance. Think carefully now. There's something that she desperately wanted to get back. Therefore,
Exactly who was Miss Dahlia planning to kill?
it was probably Phoenix or something, right? I kind of didn't remember this part. There was one person that was standing squarely in Miss Dahlia Hawthorne's way. And that person was Mr. Phoenix Wright. Why didn't she just, like, I don't know, sleep with him one night? Sleep with him one night. Or they didn't even have to do anything. Just sleep in, like, a bed together one night. When he's asleep, you grab the necklace and then you throw it into the ocean. That way he can never get it again. I feel like she would have had plenty of opportunities in the 8 months to grab it and toss it. Seems weird. Maybe she just didn't want to touch him at all. Me!
That's preposterous! After all, it was Doug Swallow that was murdered!
Well, it's true that that's how things worked out. But let's remember that Mr. Swallow died of electrocution, not poison. The person that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison was, in fact, you, Phoenix Wright. There's no one else that it could be.
Well, how could that be? Oh, I thought Mr. Wright and Miss Hawthorne were in love!
Poor Mr. Wright. This must be killing him. Hang in there. I'll bring her to justice. I swear it. As I said before, the only thing Miss Hawthorne truly cared about was the one piece of evidence linking her to that incident 8 months ago. That's right. The bottle necklace. That's all she cared about.
Or even so, why? Why would she go so far as to murder him?
8 months ago, just after the fall of that attorney in the basement cafeteria. Dahlia Hawthorne could think of only one thing. How to get rid of the bottle necklace as quickly as possible. No, it can't be. It was a pretty good move she made too. The evidence was missing for a long time. But there was just one big problem. Although she got him to hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return it to her. To him, the tiny little bottle was a cherished treasure. He even showed it to everyone he met.
You mean that that's why she tried to kill Mr. Wright?
Correct, Your Honor. It was to retrieve that piece of evidence.
That can't be true! Feeny, what a joke you are.
Bitch, stupid, fucking dumb cunt ass.
Honestly, how can any woman even count on you for anything? I even told you time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and that necklace. You disgust me.
Miss Hawthorne, have you reached your second phase?
It appears that we're nearing the end of this trial.
Fine. I can tell you plan on making me into a criminal no matter what I say.
You are a criminal, Miss Hawthorne.
We'll see about that. But first, where's your evidence? It seems that your sniveling little crybaby of a client has eaten the bottle as a snack.
Well,
Hey, old man, are you senile or something? Why don't you say something instead of sitting there with that dumb look on your face?
Miss Hawthorne, what's happened to you?
Huff, are you really that shocked? Or do you prefer me? This way, Mr. Judge. With absolutely no proof, you treat a voluntary witness like she's a mass murderer. Well, I have nothing more to say. I'll be heading home now if you don't mind.
But we're not finished.
Fine, then ask this nasty old hag to finish up already.
and she still walked away anyway. I can't let her get away this time.
Oh, stop me. Oh, if you keep on pushing without every evidence, my hemorrhoid's gonna start bleeding. You can pay the ultimate price as a lawyer too, I guess.
The ultimate price?
You'd be forced to take off your attorney's badge forever, I'm afraid.
What, for pestering a witness just a little bit? Shut up! No! Come on.
You'd better think it over carefully, Miss Faye.
Or should I say, Ms. Gray? Get it? Because she wears gray. Stupid.
Well, Miss Faye, can you provide evidence that would establish her guilt once and for all?
If I mess up here, my career as a lawyer is over. But to be honest, at this point, I don't have any evidence that's well-founded. Even so, I'd rather lose my attorney's badge than let her get away with murder. Your Honor, the defense would like to present proof. She would?
Impossible! You can't possibly! Stupid woman.
Look who's talking.
It's superior to the court that there's already been enough discussion. Therefore, I will allow only one piece of evidence to be presented.
Just one? I don't even know what it is. Is it... I wonder... I wonder... Ooh. Hey, you know what I haven't done? Save. Just in case. Where's my save? Why is scrolling my way to... Alright, save over this. Yeah, you know, just in case. It's probably fine, but like, you know.
If you're unable to establish your guilt, then I'm afraid that a very harsh verdict will immediately be handed down on Mr. Wright.
I understand, Your Honor.
I could just imagine the headlines for tomorrow's newspapers. Up-and-coming lawyer plummets to earth before she gets the chance to soar.
That's a slow news day. She is planning to poison Mr. Wright. If that's the case, then the poison was probably in there. Okay, so that's a good hint then. Present the evidence. Present the pills. Present the pills. Yeah. Here it is, Your Honor. The evidence that will prove her guilt once and for all. I knew there was something suspicious about the medicine. These are tablets.
Cold killer. Phoenix Wright's beloved cold medicine.
Does our rookie defense attorney have a bit of a cold?
Does it sound like I'm fucking sneezing to you? If I did, I still wouldn't take this cold medicine. After all, it's been poisoned.
What?
Remember what the defendant said in his testimony? But I lost my bottle of it during lunchtime on the day of the accident. I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us. She was the one who took his bottle of Cold Killer X. Then she poisoned it, knowing that Mr. Wright was going to take some.
Now you're really grasping at straws. After all, it was the victim, Doug Swallow, that was holding the medicine.
I would like the court to recall the crime that happened here 8 months ago. Where did Miss Hawthorne hide the evidence?
Huh? What are you talking about?
8 months ago, the poison was hidden in her bottle necklace, which she then gave to someone else for safekeeping. Someone she had accidentally run into the reading room. My client, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Seems like a crazy coincidence too that they go to the same school together though. Isn't it? Like, what are the chances that you would just run into someone that you know from school?
Yes, that's right. She did the same thing this time as well. After shoving the victim, Mr. Phoenix Wright left the scene of the crime.
Looks like Leon Kennedy.
That is when the murderer, Dahlia Hawthorne, appeared. With her, she was carrying the poisoned bottle of Cold Killer X. This, of course, was so she could carry out her plan to murder Mr. Wright.
I believe she did testify that she was going to meet with the defendant.
Yes, and she heard and saw everything that happened at the scene of the crime, including what the defendant and the victim were arguing about, and the cut electrical cable. That's when she realized, I can't allow Doug Swallow to live.
What happens if there wasn't the electrical cord hanging from the pole though? If it wasn't severed, like how would she have killed him?
Suspicious. She used the severed electrical cable to silence him forever. Unfortunately for her, this is when the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought had left the scene, came back to check on the victim. And on top of that, because of the power outage, some students showed up as well. It's hardly any wonder that she was, as she put it, in a state of panic. Recall that she was carrying that bottle of poisoned cold medicine. She must have thought, what if they searched me like they did 8 months ago?
8 months ago?
Yes, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way she did back then. She had someone else holding it! In this case, Doug Swallow. Okay. Why'd you advance on your own? You scared me.
I just realized that Payne's glasses are super thick, and that man is blind as hell. Also, his... Oh, it's too late now.
Oh, come on now, everyone. Surely you aren't fooled, are you? The stupid woman. She's nothing but a filthy, stinking liar. Right, Mr. Prosecutor?
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's just pure desperation.
I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. So, Miss Hawthorne. This cold medicine. I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some.
I'm not sick, dumb bitch.
Well, Mr. Wright ate that necklace of yours, right? Now it's your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say? If I'm just a filthy, stinking liar, then there's no need to worry. So come on, show us! I dare you to take some of this medicine right now! Mia Fey! Mia Fey! I lost my eyes! Do you think you've won? Well, do you, Mia Fey? That's just fine. For the time being, victory is yours. For the time being?
Well, I have a very long memory, you know. You and I will meet again. I'm certain of it. Well then, Mr. Judge, I'll see you later too, okay?
Huh? Well, yes.
I'm gonna go spend a little quality time with the men in blue now. I wish you all the best.
Bitch. Wow, and that's the last we'll see of her for sure. Woo-wee! Phew. It's finally all over.
I refuse to accept this! The defense has shown a scrap of evidence to support their outrageous claim!
Or even so, the witness seems to have accepted it.
I don't care! I'm wasting pay! I don't believe one word this rookie lawyer said!
Well then, Mr. Payne, let me ask you this.
What?
Would you care to try this cold medicine?
What?
Just a little earlier, I could have sworn you said...
There, it's alright, rookie. For example, I wouldn't trust a witness Miss Honto in my very life.
So, if she's so trustworthy, then I'm sure that couldn't possibly be any poison in here, right?
Well, you see, it's not right to eat someone's medicine that's been opened already.
Here comes the backpedal. Come on now, rookie killer. Show this rookie how it's done. How much trust do you really have for this woman? Are you willing to bet your life?
It's windy in here! My hair! My beautiful hair! What? No, 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 no! No!
It looks better like that. What if the alternative ending is Winston tries the medicine and is sent to the hospital? I kind of thought that's... I kind of almost thought that's what he does. I thought he does take it, and I for some reason visualized him foaming at the mouth, but I guess I'm mistaking it for in the first game where Frank saw it foamed at the mouth.
Mr. Payne, about Miss Dahlia Hawthorne?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll file papers for immediate arrest.
You look so much better with your hair like this, man. That pompadour wasn't doing you any favors, that limp dick ass.
Tragic, but not surprising. I knew there was something suspicious about her from the very beginning.
Don't lie. Just admit you were wrong.
By the way, Miss Fay,
Yes, Your Honor?
was it just me, or did you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne seem to know each other?
Your Honor? Whether we did or not has no bearing on this case.
Very well. Mr. Payne,
This can't be happening! It's a nightmare! Life is a nightmare! It's like losing to my daughter!
it appears Mr. Payne has lost his spirit along with his hair. Does the defendant have anything further to say?
It can't be true, my dear. Dolly! Achoo! Achoo!
Very well then. I believe I'm ready to pass judgment and bring this trial to an end. The court finds the defendant, Phoenix Wright,
Not guilty. Wow. Oh wait, did they edit it? Did they edit his sprite too with the hair? I forgot to look at it when he had the pompadour.
court's adjourned.
Or I didn't think to look at it when he had the pompadour. That's cool. That's a cool added touch. Hooray!
Finish the first case of the game.
Oh, Mia, you're wonderful in there.
Thank you for everything, Mr. Grossberg.
In the verdict, I thought my memories were gonna explode like Mount Vesuvius. Oh my god.
Mr. Grossberg, do you maybe think you could stop talking about them?
No, keep at it. It's funny.
Oh, that's so rude. Anyway, this case really made me think. What does it really mean to have a relationship of mutual trust with the client? Perhaps it's we veteran lawyers who have lost sight of this.
Oh, Mr. Wright. Congratulations. Thanks. You know, I was thinking. Go on. That dolly that I saw up there on the witness stand. I don't think that was really her. What? Yeah, the dolly I know could never have said those kind of terrible things. Maybe she was like, I don't know, a fake or something. Boy, this poor kid still hasn't got a clue. You need to forget about her, Mr. Wright. For your own sake. It's someone else that doesn't have a clue. Oh! Yeah, you're right. That's probably for the best. Also, you need to relax a bit more. Try to grow up a little. But, out of all my friends, everyone says I'm the most grown up! Eek! What kind of company does this guy keep? It's a bunch of 10-year-olds. Right now, I'm studying to become a lawyer myself. That's what you keep saying. But I thought you were in the art department? Well, yeah, I am. But there's a friend that I desperately want to help. And if I hurry, then I should be able to save him in time. I see. Say, Miss Faye? A lawyer is someone who can help people when they're in trouble, right? Mr. Wright, I'm still new at this myself. But I think that's exactly what a lawyer is. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'll study my butt off. I'll become a lawyer for sure. I hope we see each other again someday. Maybe even in court. How would two defense attorneys meet each other in court? Oh, well, I mean, I guess they did, but never mind. It's been 5 years since I was acquitted of all charges. I became a lawyer like I planned, and managed to save my friend. But Mia has passed on to a better place. For me, this trial brings up a lot of painful memories. It would have probably brought up a painful stool too, because you would have shot out that metal necklace chain, but okay. But it also brings up some very precious ones. Memories that I thought would never rise to the surface again. Mia is gone now. But even so, I can hear her in my mind. Phoenix, no matter what, always believe in your client. In a court of law, your greatest weapon is your belief. Yeah, if I believe hard enough, everyone will be innocent. 5 long years. Something has happened that's made me think back to her words of wisdom. But that is a story for another day. We did it! The first episode is completo! Oh no! This is the next case? No! I originally was planning on going for like way longer. I was gonna do a long haul, but I wonder if it would be a good idea for me to like stop in the middle of this case. What do I do? What do I do? Maybe I shouldn't. I guess the next time I play it, I have to do a long haul of this. I don't think I can beat this one in one sitting, though. I wonder. Or maybe I can. Maybe I can push myself to do it. I wonder. What do I do? What do I do? Fine. I won't long haul it. I mean, I'll just stop here. It's been almost 3 hours. The next time, I think I'm gonna see if I can find. If you have a feel for it, keep going. Nah, it's okay. I'll stop. Next time I'll play will probably definitely be longer. I need to, well, I say that, but I want to stream more frequently. Cursed my schedule. We'll see. I don't know. Next time I play it, I want it to be a longer stream though, to get a huge chunk of it through. So it'll probably be next weekend again, I guess. We'll see. We'll see.
we'll pick up again. This was good though. Finishing the first episode. It's fun. It's been fun. I don't know if it's fun for you, but it sure is fun for me. It sure was fun for me. Okay. Save. Save. Save your progress? Yes, please. Save. Save. Alright. Okay. So next time we stream, it's probably gonna be more Ace Attorney, or if I'm lazy, I will draw. I don't know. We'll see what I feel like doing. Things. Can I go back to the main menu, or is it gonna start up? Don't do it. Don't do it. Of course you're doing it. Nope, stop. Ah, we're being spoiled. Whatever, we're gonna have to watch it. Why does the game do this? It's 1 AM or something like that? Something's gonna explode, I guess? Detective, we made it. Phew. What a relief. Glad the jewel is still safe. Gumshoe! Ho ho, you said it, pal. It must have been our rock-solid security that scared him off. Would you mind opening the safe just to double check? I like this tune though. It's neat. Wow, what an aggressive safe. Oh my god. Salutations. Ah! We've been had! Ah! They've been had! Look how clean that card is, though. Out front, guards, turn on the searchlights! Ahaha, 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 aha! Better luck next time, dipshits. Okay, well, I'm hoping that they're gonna replay this when I boot up this game next time. Oh my god, look at him go! It's like watching an SNES game. Aha, aha, aha. Excuse me, but I'm afraid that I am flying too high and I'm so afraid of heights. Help me, dear God, help me. Help me! Help me! We shall meet again when the next moon is full. Aha, 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 aha. Anyway. Let's forget about all that and we'll see this again the next time I play. Would you stop it? How long does this go? Anyway, to be honest, I'm not looking forward to this case because I think I remember not liking this one for a reason. For a reason. Alright. Next time I'll stream will be whenever next time I stream. If you care to, you can watch the video that came out today. It's an art video, so I don't know if anyone's gonna care, but you can watch it if you want to. Do the social medias, drink water, take care of your hemorrhoids if they start bleeding or whatever, you know? That's it. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me on the first stream for Trials and Tribulation. Yeah, ooh, out way. And yeah, yeah, uh-huh.